everyone. Okay, let's see. Everything's working. Welcome everybody. Nice to see you guys. Okay. I like how I start the game and there's already a monster on top of my face. Wait. Present. I love how you always see this present on it. Nice to see you there. Nice to see Vampire and everybody else. Let's see. Hi, hey, hello. Hello, good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon, good everything. What am I doing here? Oh, let's take the camp. Oh, there's a quest here now. Interesting. Good night, Xoraz. Hey, Urblades. How you doing? Hello there. How's everybody doing tonight or today or what am I doing? Oh shit. Or is this? Oh, can I teleport? How am I gonna get felled? I didn't pay attention. Oh, I guess I can. What concession is your child? He's C4. He is C4. Thanks, Super Saiyan. Thanks for the hype. So what's everybody up to today? How's your daily after holidays Monday going? I guess this is the first weekday after the holidays, right? I don't know what days are anymore. I'm okay hitting the 11-2 Abyss floors. Yeah, it's not a good floor. It's they're not great, the Abyss floors. 11-1 like it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Check out the latest video that I posted. There's some interesting tips in there that could help you, but it's still not easy. Okay. These commissions are getting so old now. It's always the same, like, 5 mobs. I guess they give good, like, it's how to daily farm these materials if you don't want to go and farm them in the world. You just do commissions, huh? What else is there? Oh, there's one more over there. Let's do it. How high is your crit rate and crit damage on Childe? It's getting pretty high now. It's getting pretty high now. There you go. 50% and 200% basically. Where's our Discord notification at? That's a good question actually. Where is that? I forgot to do that one. Let me do it quickly. Let's do it here, everyone. I'm bad at forgetting that one sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Trying to type correctly. Does that work? There we go. Publish. Perfect. Thanks for the reminder. Thanks for reminding me on Discording. So yeah, my crit damage is at 200%, 50% crit rate. It's doing good. It's doing good. I got a good piece here, obviously, because it's the right set. And then this one, I mean, I wish I would have rolled more crit rate, obviously, but at least it has crit damage and it's not like, it's not garbage. It's still good stats, just not perfect. And I got this piece that was pretty nice. I could still gain a lot. Like, this could have, like, crit damage. Like, I have a lot of energy recharge and stuff. Like, I could still gain a lot. Like, it just shows you how artifacts can, like, really... They can scale up to insane amounts. I'm sure someone could have, like, 100% crit rate and 200%, like, crit damage. That would be insane. Imagine. Okay, where am I going? I heard that 4-piece Heart of Death synergy doesn't work on Childe. Is that true? No, it is not true. It works very well on Childe. It is very good on Childe. Yeah. I wonder where you heard that, because that's pretty pretty wrong there. Like is it saying that your effect doesn't work? Like the 4-piece doesn't work? Is that what you heard? Because that would be very wrong. I have a video where I actually like showcase side by side. Oh shit, fire! I have a video where I showcase like side by side with the piece and not the piece on my damage, and you can definitely see the damage increase when I activate the set bonus. So, okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? No child. I feel naked without my child. How do I play this game without my child? Let me revive him. I'm here, little guy. Jesus. Let me heal my child up quickly. Okay, so you still have child's or artifacts. Not all of them, but some of them. I gave some of them to Chinshu actually. So Chinshu has some of my child's or artifact. And I kept the crit damage helmets. Let me just switch this song. So I got a new playlisting now. I'm actually on Spotify using a streaming playlist. I've evolved. I'm level 10 streamer now. Artifact? Yeah, let's see. So Chinshu got this one, which is, you know, it's still the new set, so it's good, obviously. And I did keep one of them. I don't think I kept the other hydro damage one, because now I have 2 hydro damage ones, so. And this one, like this was Child's artifact, so it's still here. And Chinshu did get an upgrade here, but that's not new. And then what else did he have before? One of the feather, like one of these, like I think it's here. This is the one I was using before, I think. Or this one, actually. So this one's good. And then, yeah, I kept everything, I think. I mean, I only destroy things that are very garbage. Okay, daily commission reward is done. Oh, 159. That was a good time I was logging in now. Okay, let's go do the boss fights, because that's what there is to do today. Okay, let me see. Hey, Jake. What are you doing there? How are you doing there, I should say? How's everything going? Going great. How are you doing, Vampire? Has anyone finished the last Dragonspine quest? Is there any primal reward? What do you mean the last Dragonspine quest? I mean, I have finished everything that there is available. Then you start the last event, and then the last event finishes today. So there is rewards, but I don't know. Yeah, what you're doing right now, my child. I mean, I think the answer is like the question's been answered by me showing my artifacts, but my child is using the 4-piece hydro set right now. So, okay. Oh, that was a bad idea. I literally didn't pay attention. I just went back on my child right away without paying attention to what I was doing. I forgot that he was at 1 HP. Okay. Hi. No? I was trying to be funny, but it didn't work out. Just cast your thing already. There we go. I need my child back. Let me heal up my little characters here. I have no DPS now. I guess I'll have to do it with the DPS Bennett. DPS Bennett to the rescue, even though he's not built as a DPS at all. He's built as a full support right now. But he still hits hard. You still, let's see. 4-piece don't work with his ulti. Yeah, the 4-piece doesn't work with the ulti, that's true. It works with like the auto attacks. It works with what it says it works with, basically. Where are you going? And the songs on the playlist are not great right now. I need to get some upgraded songs in there. Look at that damage. Look at that Bennett damage. There we go. Now that I res my child up and I play him without him dying. Heal up already. There you go. No. Okay, now it's time to die. Come here, child. The child duel. Why is my Abido thing not up? Does it not work with him? That's weird. Whatever. Okay, let me change this song because this is a very boring song. Okay. Let's do Naked Child is best child. Let's see. Oh, I got 3 items. Isn't that's? Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did get it. That's 3. That's a lot, isn't it? One of each. I'm not complaining. I just recently got Albedo and shockingly got Albedo C1. Can you give me some team comps and Fischl is my DPS? I mean, there's no team comp tips for Albedo. Albedo works with everything. There is nothing in this game that you can't use Albedo with. So there's nothing specific. Just use Albedo anywhere. Are you C6? No, my child is C4. Okay, let me go heal up because oh, I'm sad. Hi Xoraz, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you doing, Yay? Nice to see you. Is Black Cliff good for Child? Definitely. Definitely. Crit damage is always good. The only thing with Black Cliff, I think, is it has a pretty, not pretty low, but it has a lower base attack. But it's still one of the best 4-star weapons for him. Crit damage is the... if you have really good gear and you have a lot of crit rate on your gear, then crit damage is all you care about. So it is good. How is Albedo? I fell asleep during your last stream. He's very good. He's very good. He is much better now that I have leveled up his items. See, he does some decent damage on his own as well. Like, you know, this kind of shit, like that 8,000, 2,000, like, and then when I hit with like Child, like I get 3,000 non-crits, and then I get almost 10,000 crits. See, 10,054. So every like 2 seconds, my Child does like 10,000 damage. Like sometimes 2 mobs. Like it feels pretty good. I got some pretty good gear on him, so... he is very, very good enabler. I think he will shine the most when I get, like, a double Geo comp. And then, like, when the Geo buffs come in, he will become, like, God support. He's already... I would say he's probably, like, an A+ tier or, like, S- tier support right now. Like, he's very, very good. Everything he does well, but he's still a Geo character that doesn't enable, like a reactions. So, you know, but the crystallize is actually really good because the shields really do help, like, surviving. I don't have a huge need for survivability with Bennett being so strong, but still, it's still good. I would say probably, like, yeah, S- or I guess S, like, support character. At C2, he's, like, insane. C1 and C2 are very big for him. But I guess he's a really good character. Really good character. But, yeah, with the Geo buffs, he's gonna go from good to, like, God. Use no copyright sound on YouTube. That's what I've been using. I've been using no copyright sound on YouTube for a long time. But it's always the same songs at this point. So I mean... what I'm using also has songs from NCS, so there will be a mix. It's like, let's see, it's 1,321 songs, playlists from Harris, Heller, and NCS. It's over 24 hours of music, so it's kind of just random music that's free to use. So, I mean, it's a good playlist, but I will need to basically, like, listen to it, and then when I like a song, I add it to my own playlist. Then I create my own playlist of, like, songs that I actually like, you know, that will be what I have to do. Hi, Xoraz. Hi, Joe. Sorry, hi Joanne, and Haven, salut, how you doing? So I have a Genshin prophecy. Okay, let me read this. Wait, could the team with Child, Mona, Bennett, Sucrose ult one-shot weekly bosses? Yes, I've seen it happen. It can be done. Someone give Xoraz a streaming playlist. Yeah, I know, right? By the way, hi Colin. I can't wait for after Xiao and Hu Tao banner, so I won't have to worry much about pity. Yeah, I'm going hard on that Hu Tao. I don't know if some of you guys who are on the Discord, go on the Discord and go look at the leak channel, because this is a pretty big leak that I don't want to put on screen right now for safety reasons. But there's the weapon from Hu Tao is released and has been leaked, and it is insanely overpowered. That weapon and Hu Tao together will be stupid strong, and that weapon is also going to be godly for Zhongli. So, I just joined your Discord. I hope you guys keep growing. I really like your content. You're one of the streamers I watch. Hey, thank you, Alex. That's very appreciated. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you have joined us and on Trovo and on Discord. And you being on Trovo and Discord means you can access our giveaways every month. So make sure to stay tuned for that. We're gonna have a new giveaways coming out probably the end of the week. So, what if I told you that once all areas of Genshin are available, the MC will be the only peripheral character with a delusion? Is that a thing? That would be nice. That would be nice. The MC having some special shit. I hope they do add, like, special stuff like that in the future. Okay, let me go here. Okay. Let's do it, boy. Uh-huh. Nope. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, no. Look at that. 10,000 damage auto attacks. And just like that, we're on the next phase. Come, little boy. Come, wolf boy. Come, wolfy wolf. Wolfy wolf. Ooh, look at that aiming. Ooh, wolfy wolf, where are you going? Ooh, look at him. Come here, little boy. I wish that phase didn't last for so goddamn long. No. Why are you going to the other side now? I'm all confused. Ooh, look at that. Jesus. It's because of the C4 Childe. The Riptide keeps hitting him and he keeps like bugging out. I'm not gonna complaining, but like, how long can this last for? Finally. What's happening right now? Can I attack you? No. Now can I attack you? Yes. What are you doing there, little boy? Ooh, there we go. I like these albedo crits. 10,000 damage like every 2 seconds. It's actually insane. When he's like, he's really like when he's built, he's really scaling pretty high. Can I get one song that's not like terrible here? Let me just do here. There you go. I know this song because I listened to it earlier. There we go. I am here. Okay, so that was that. That was fun. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on some questions because there's a lot of people here. Let's see. Childe and Bennett alone can one-shot bosses. I've seen some guy with like an insane elemental mastery build on Childe. He was just one-shotting everything. It's pretty insane. That prophecy is weird. Where does this come from? My booty. That explains everything. Will you pull on weapon banner for that polearm? I might. I'm not gonna get constellations like refinement. I'm gonna get one though. You think Lee will ever come back? I do think so. Yes. I don't know when though. I have heard rumors that are like very non-confirmed that the banner, Venti banner, might come back in patch 1.4. Yeah, like with Rosaria banner. Apparently that Venti banner might come back, but that's like very, very unconfirmed because that's like pure rumors. It comes from the Chinese servers actually, like the Chinese Bilibili, whatever, like the Chinese YouTube. That's where did I go? That's where the rumor comes from. So it's very, very, very unverified, but it's still a rumor. Though the rumor that Zhongli will come back as a banner, that is much more likely to happen. Want to help me on my weekly bosses? Maybe I can. I don't have that much time tonight, but I can. If you have trouble with one of them, I can. Let's see. Petition for Xoraz to name his dog Wolfie Wolf. That would be a good name for my dog. Is it right that Inazuma will be in 2022? I don't think 2022. I think 1.5 or 1.6. I mean, I don't think there'll be 1.5. I think there'll be like 2. Like it'll go from like 1.4, 1.5 to like 2.0. So March, like February is 1.3 and it's gonna be Lantern Festival. There's not gonna be a new zone. I think March is gonna be like the Chasm, which is gonna be like Dragon Spine, but a new zone, but like small. And then maybe the next zone after, or the one after that one even, will be Inazuma. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be probably 4 or 5 months, I think. Okay, let me see. Is Childe gonna team up with Mona? Definitely. Should I hit defense main stat on Albedo? So see, this is the way I built my Albedo. I have defense on this one, like the Sands. But here I have geo damage and here I have crit damage, like I do with every other character. Like it's always elemental damage and crit damage is always better than attack or defense, no matter what they scale with. But here, since you can't have that, defense is what you should go. So this is what I have, you know. And I mean, it crits for 10k right now. So he's level 80, and he has like this artifact set, 2 of each. So nothing crazy special, and his weapon is this Harbinger thing, so I can hit for 10k crits, like, with this kind of gear, anybody can, you know, he's C0 as well, and this is the stats that I have on him. I mean, he's very good gear, like, my gear is really good, I have to say. But he's very strong for, like, anybody. You need good gear, but that, you know, it just takes longer to achieve, but it's still achievable. Can I see your Childe stats? Sure, I can show them again. I mean, the Hydro damage is 90, but then here is what you want to see, I'm guessing. Okay, did I miss any question here? Hello, hi Divergent. I have a question, but it's a little long. Okay, let me see if I can answer. Did you make a new child guide for the hydro set? I did. It wasn't specifically a child guide because not much has changed in terms of how you should play him and stuff. But I did update I did talk about the set and what I have on my items. It's the same though. Like there's nothing different item wise, right? Like you go attack here, you go hydro damage here, and you do crit damage here, just on a new set instead. But you know, the guide that I made about the hydro set was like last week, so it is more updated. Let's see. Is Diluc, Bennett, Chongyun, Fischl good team? Yes, very good. Chongyun works very well with Diluc, and so does Bennett, and so does Fischl. So yes. Your talent level for child. So my talent levels are, there's no points in anything but this one. Like this one's maxed out, completely maxed out. And then my ult, I could probably level up my ult more. But yeah, see, this one is level 10, so it's +3 because of my constellation. And then this one's level 7, and this one's level 6. Because this one's the bomb. But I actually might level this one up. Because, I mean, why not? Let's see about my albedo. This one's like level 6. I guess I could level this one up too for the ult. I'll think about it. And then, oh yeah, this one is the one I could do for Fischl. It's still 11% damage on Oz, so why not? And she is like my main support. And my Bennett has this. Oh yeah. Actually, that means that I can do level 10. So this one could get level 10 too with Diluc. So that could be good. A lot of things to do. But not infinite resources. Okay, I might have missed some question. I see you guys are talking a lot on the Trovo chat about the lore of the MC. So if I miss a question, make sure to ask again after I'm done with the bosses. Is that gonna be good here? Yeah. Good evening. Hey, Mr. Wheels. How you doing? How much hydro? I mean, hydro is the same for everybody. As in, you can't get hydro from anywhere else but this, right? So everybody has the same hydro damage. Like you get 60 something from him level up. So 90.4 is the max anybody can have. There's no other way to obtain hydro damage. So if you have it on your goblet and it's level 20 goblet and you have leveled up your child to level 80, you have the same hydro damage as anybody. But yeah, 90% is what it is. I've seen a new Hutao weapon. It's absolutely... Yeah, I posted it on our Discord, actually, on the League channel. It is absolutely insane. It gives like 20% HP, and it gives more... Like, you know, the weapon itself can give like up to 1,000 bonus attack. Like, let's use Prima Gems. Okay, hey, 2 of those. That's what I need for Diluc. Actually, that means I can upgrade my... Bennett now. Electro damage. Cool, but no shit. Circlet with attack. No, I mean, if that's one rolled crit rate, electro damage would be good. But defense, we both know where that's gonna go. I have a lot of the wrong weekly bosses mats from child. Oh, I have 10 of like the feather or something like that. I don't need. Like I need for Xiangli and stuff, but I'm not spending like tons of resources in leveling up talents for my supports. So not that it's a bad idea, but I just haven't done that. Okay. Let me go turn in everything. Good on yourself. I'm good as well, thank you. I'm gonna dolphin and get one. Yeah, I don't know how hard on Hutao I'm gonna go, but I'm definitely gonna unlock her and unlock her weapon. That's oh, can I have those already crafted, right? Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do that. Now let me go craft some of this shit. Let's craft 37 of this. Okay, let me get this. What do I need? What did I need? I need resistance guides, I think. Let's get some resistance guide. I always leave a few just in case that I messed up something. No, that's the wrong character. Chinchu, you come here. Okay, let me see what I need before I do some stupid shit. Talent. I want to level this talent up. So let's do it. Boom. The max I can level up right now. I mean, it's 5% more of my attack ratio, so it's like 40 or 50 something attack extra. And the healing is more. The healing is actually important for me, so you don't need to level this one up though, because this one doesn't do anything. I mean, it doesn't regen more energy or anything. Now I could level Albedo's ult. Actually, I should check which one Hutao requires and save up that one. Which one does Hutao require? Anybody knows? Let's go check out. Open guest window. Any impact? No. I have to find the link because I'm too lazy to type it out. Nope, wrong one. There we go. And that's the wrong character. Unreleased character. Hu Tao. There she is. Now, what does she need to level up? She needs that new material. Where is the talent? There we go. She needs this one. So which one is that? Shard of a Full Legacy. Oh. So that's not the same one, right? Artifacts. Talents. No, that's the Tusk. She needs the same as Childe, I think. So I'll save them up, actually. I'm not going to level up... I mean, Hu Tao is still far. I mean, you still have Ganyu banner and Xiao banner, I think. So that's not like a rush, bro. Should I level this one up? Or should I level... I think I'll level the olds. I don't know if I level this one up or if I level Fischl's one. Marius, no one wants to talk to you. Get the frick away from here. Okay. Let me craft a few of these. Let's see. Instead of climbing, you can just use the elevator. That translucent case is sold out. I mean, I'm not too difficult. I can get for something else beside that. No, I mean, I don't mind. I'm sure I'll find something that will look amazing nonetheless. Like, I'm not too bad on that. Like, I'll be happy no matter what. That's fine. I'm sure there's something similar, same material kind of thing that looks cool. As close to the Nat Casual's color as possible will be great, I think. But let's see. Oh, there's 17 minutes left. Okay, let me just catch up on everything here before I go further into it. Now, anything else to turn in? Nope. I always press the wrong buttons here. Items forged. Let me go and get my items forged. Since you have little time today, I'll give you the choice of which boss you want to help me, Childe or Wolf boss. I don't mind doing either or. They're both easy for me. It's whichever one you have the hardest time with. Okay, let me get this. Should I craft some more of this? Yeah, I guess I have enough crystals. I don't even need crystals. Like, I guess at some point you just don't need crystals anymore. If you don't craft weapons. Why are you not using Diluc? Because I don't need Diluc. I mean, I don't need more than 1 DPS in this team. Sometimes I use Diluc just to mine. I use Diluc in the Abyss though, so that's that. What should I do next? I want to do this thing. Let's go. I want that Coca-Cola milk. Are you skipping the waifu banner? I mean, I might roll on the Ganyu banner until I roll a 5-star. And then if it's not her, I might like skip her. If it's her, I might get her. Even if I do get her, I don't think I'll be using her. I don't need, like, she doesn't fit in my teams, really. I don't like really need a new crowd character. I don't really need, like, so I've heard that Ganyu is really actually not very good at supporting Diluc. Like, there are characters that support Diluc much better, like Chongyun and Kaya. But Ganyu is amazing at supporting Klee, but I don't have Klee. So in that situation, I don't like I don't need a new DPS. Like, I'm not gonna replace Diluc with Ganyu as a main DPS. That's like not happening. Not in this meta. Like, you need fire DPS anyways. But on top of that, like I don't really, yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna work well. Like, she doesn't work well with Childe, I don't think at all. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem to work well. And then with Diluc, she's just not as, like, she's a good support, I'm sure, and she's be a good DPS, but she just like doesn't offer, like, unless you go for C6 and you wail out on her, which I'm not doing. Like, she doesn't offer more than a full constellation 4-star like Kaya or Chongyun. So that's kind of like where I have issues with it. So I need to do this today because it ends today. I've been slacking on this one. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Just support Bennett. Let me get this. There we go. Come here, little thing. Look at these 11,000 hits. There we go. I need to do this like how many times today? Like 5 times, 6 times? Jesus. Childe it is then. The other problem is that the other ones are 200 plus. I guess we'll have to find something then. I can go in other materials too. I don't mind. I was wondering, I pulled C1 Gene. Is the new sword worth upgrading? I mean, the new sword is worth upgrading for sure. It's really good on Bennett. It's going to be really good on Albedo too. It's really going to be good in the future. And during this event, you get 1.5 times the XP. So if you are going to upgrade that sword, which you should, do it during this event. Because if you ever do it in the future, it will cost you way more for the same thing. Though this sword specifically might not be the best for Jean, though it is actually not bad at all for Jean as a healer support, because her elemental skill do a lot of damage, and energy recharge is good if you're building her as a healer support slash, like, you know, an emo damage DPS with versus Veneer or as like a healer kind of thing, because energy recharge works well. So yes, I would level this up. I'm sure eventually a character will come out where this sword will be even better on them, and you'll be like, shit, I should have leveled it up when it was 1.5 times XP, you know what I mean? How about, let's see, giving Aquila Favonia for Albedo? I don't have that weapon, but that could be an option. Though, my problem is that I don't have a lot of crit rate on my gear, so this weapon actually gives me the crit rate that I need. If I had more crit rate on my gear, I could use something else, but, you know, my main source is E, the E damage. So the E damage scales off of crit damage and defense, you know, so, for me, the sword, unless you get another crit damage sword or a defense sword, this to me is kind of like one of the best options. I could get a crit rate sword, but then I lose all of it. Like, you know, this offers 28% crit rate and 49% crit damage or 46% crit damage. It's so good. It's hard to pass, to be honest. Try defense circlet. I actually tried defense circlet. That's what I was using, and he hits harder with a crit damage circlet. Like, look at this circlet. This is what I was using. A defense circlet with crit damage and attack, and he seems to do like more damage right now with what he's using. And this one doesn't even have crit damage on the stats here. Like, this one had crit damage and defense, and this one has only crit damage. Anyways, this one is performing better for me. I mean, you know, the E crits might be slightly like similar or higher with this one, but the other crits are all lower by such a big amount that it seems to work better for me. If I had C2, you must get defense circlet, but I'm not C2, I'm C0, so. 4-piece cryo child. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, getting cryo set is good. You get crit rate and stuff, but you don't like it. It's just, I don't know. You lose on so much other stuff. Will she be better than Diona? Well, Diona is a healer. She will be a pure DPS, so she'll be better at DPSing, but worse at healing. You know what I mean? So, if you need a DPS or a cryo support, Guan Yu will be good. But if you don't, she won't be good. I'll try to pull her, but if I don't get her quickly, I'm not gonna go hard for her, because I just don't have the need for her, and I'm waiting for like Hu Tao anyways. I'm not gonna go for Xiao either, because again, that's something that I talk about on all my streams, but like there's literally like nothing like in this game that requires me to level up new characters other than for fun, right? Like, I've cleared all of the Abyss at like 9 stars now. Like, there's no need for 3 teams. There's no need for new characters. Like, until they add new stuff in the game where like I need to have more characters, I'm only gonna level characters that will be very enjoyable to play, or that, you know, that will work very well with my team, kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, you play Genshin for yourself. It's a single player game, and the skill cap is not that high. It's really just about having fun. You know, you can clear the Abyss with Amber, so everything you roll is a bonus. Every other character is just for fun at that point. So that's kind of the logic that I go with. Okay, let me get this one done. There we go. Ooh, 16,000 fire damage. That was nice. Okay, how many times do I have to do this again? How are you doing 11k melee attacks? I have a very strong team built purposefully for Childe to do damage. Like, everything in this team is made for Childe to hit hard. But I mean, like, it's all from gear, right? Like, I have 200... Well, that's the gear. I have 200% like crit damage, and I have 90% hydro damage. And he's level 90, and he has a level 90 Skyward Harp. Like, this is the best of the best. Like, my artifacts could get better. Like, I could even get more substats and hit harder. But like, this is what I say when I say that Childe is the best DPS in the game. Is that if you have perfect gear that you can get in the game, and you put it on Childe, he will do more damage than Perfect Gear on anybody else. Klee being the only character that possibly could be as good. But I don't even have a full refined Scoured Harp. If I had a full refined Scoured Harp and my gear was perfect, I would hit even harder. Good morning, Asuna. Okay, this is C7 Bennett worth it? If there was a C7, it would probably be worth it. But for me, C6 is worth it because it doesn't fuck up my Childe rotation. And for Diluc, Bennett C6 is insanely good at supporting Diluc. So C6 is not worth it if your main DPS is like Razor and shit, but I don't use Razor, so. Let's ask about the giveaway. How do you enter the giveaway? The giveaway ended today. We're gonna have a new one soon. But basically, just by watching the stream on Trovo, you accumulate mana, which is similar to bits on Twitch. And once you spend these, well, basically, our giveaways will say like you have to spend a certain amount of that during our stream between like let's say January 5 and 20 or something. Well, then once you do, like we have a list of everybody who spent mana during that time, and then we will like randomize the names and give prizes. So the other giveaway ended today, so I'm still giving out the prize and stuff for that. So the other giveaway is gonna start soon after. But basically, it's the only way that we really have to. What am I doing? The only way that we really have to interact with our viewers, because on YouTube, like we would give away stuff on YouTube too, but we don't have a way to track any kind of participation or stuff. Like there's no user list. YouTube is very bad as a streaming platform, so that's why we're using Trovo, and Twitch is very bad for new streamers. So yeah, so that's why we do it through Trovo and Discord basically. So if you stay updated with the giveaway channel on Discord, you will have all the information you need as well. Okay, let me cast this. And badam! There we go. I mean, that Albedo ult doing like 32k damage, considering how low cooldown it is, and that he also gives my normal attacks like 10k crits on Childe and stuff, like, can't really say it's bad. Like, Albedo is really good. I won the giveaway and I'm on PS4. How to go about getting the Welkin? So if you're on PS4, sadly, I don't have... I mean, actually, there's an old PS4 somewhere, but it's not on my house. My brother-in-law has it, but... I don't have any ways of logging in for your account because I can't. So the only way is by PayPal. Like, if you have a PayPal, I can transfer you the money, which is what I do for some of the players. If you know of another way to transfer funds online, that's very easy to do. I can also do that. The only way that I found so far is PayPal, and then when I gift games, I give CD keys. Like I gifted like Cyberpunk CD keys for the last giveaways. But sadly, like there's limitations on what we are able to do, so it's just how it is. Sadly, I don't really know. I mean, the problem is like I can't even do gift cards because gift cards are like country specific. So like if I buy a gift card in Canada and you're in another country, it won't work, which is very dumb. But it is apparently how it works. The co-op was nice for this. I mean, the co-op is definitely nice for this, but like I clear it in less than a minute by myself. In co-op, it takes up to 5 minutes sometimes. Like, it's not because people are bad or anything. It's just because the mobs that spawn have so much HP, and they're like the big cryo slimes and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. I could do a co-op just for fun, like just to like help out some people. I did it last time, but it's just it takes so much longer, and you have to do this like what 20 times in a row. It's like what the hell, like actually 21 times I think is how much you have to do it. All right, I need to cast this away. There we go. Because I want to make sure that it works. Wait, it's not working. Such a shame. This is the one problem with Albedo, is if you cast that thing too close to a boss, it will basically not work. Because they will destroy it with their bodies. So you need to cast it away from the ground where the boss is on, basically. You need 30-80 to clear that shop. Oh, thank you. I think it's 21 clears. I have finished the other ones. Actually, I haven't finished this one yet. I need one more Rhyme World Fragment, which is dumb. This one, let's see, Event Shop. I did clear out that store, almost. I need to do, I guess, one more. I can buy the crown. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I'm still not there yet. I need to do some Rhyme World shit. Where's Rhyme World fragments? I guess it was just a random mob. Co-op gives stronger morb, yeah. Cash App, how about that? I don't know what that is, but I can check it out. Yeah, I mean, PayPal is definitely the easiest way, but, you know, I mean, you need to have an account, I guess. But it is, like, the simplest way that we have, that we do the contest giveaways. I can check out something else, though, but, you know, it's not everything works with all the countries, so that's the one issue. Though I think you're not from a very, like, you're from UK, I think, right? So I think it would be much easier there. I'll have to check it out after. I still have a lot of giveaways to give out for some of the people who won, but like I can only do a few in here and there before I had to stream, so I think I gave out like a third of the prizes so far. Okay. Let me go kill these two Hulity. Did you think Guan Yu is for real a Cryo Amber? I mean, her gameplay style is going to be like Cryo Amber, yes. Like, it is a charge shot character, which is what Amber is, who is going to be Cryo, but she is going to be much more powerful than Amber, because her ability has a lot more of a range. Like, it has a bigger range, and I think like a lower cooldown or similar cooldown. And Cryo, as an element, you know, has a lot of applications that are better than Amber as a fire. Like, Pyro is really good, but not on a character like Amber as much as, you know, Cryo can be used to support a lot more. Anyway, I mean, I think it'll work out fine. I think she'll be good. I think she'll be very good. Just, I don't like the charge shot animation stuff. And if you don't have Constellation, like, it's going to be a problem with, like, with Constellation, it's going to be godly. Without Constellation, she'll be okay, but not, like, much better than, other 5-star carries. Like, she's not going to become #1 like 5-star carry. She's going to be better than Klee and Diluc and Childe and stuff. She's going to be a very good sub DPS, a very good support. So I mean, I don't know. The problem is, like, you know, when you're playing the game, do you have time to do this charge shot shit when there is, like, in the abyss, you can't move, you can't see behind you, there's mobs attacking you. It's you know, it's not my favorite gameplay style, let's just say. Is she good enough to do all the content in the game? Most likely, but just not my gameplay style. The story is finished here in Asia. Yeah, mine finishes in like 6 hours. RNG Heart of the Dead wants me to go EM, which I know is a trap. Yeah, I mean, Childe EM is not terrible. Like, Childe with EM is not terrible at all. It can be very good, but it makes his auto attack and stuff like not as good. You're basically just an ult machine. Mine 25 kills in total to buy the entire shop. Okay. My albedo is C0, by the way. Let's see. I've been asking for my pizza. What opinion is it better for Childe, BP Bow, or Rust? The other go for Fischl? Well, if you have Rust and BP Bow, and Fischl is a support, you should use Rust on Childe and BP Bow on Fischl, because Rust's passive will apply for Childe. And then if you use Rust on Fischl and you're not using Fischl as a DPS, the Rust passive will be wasted. So I would put Rust on Childe and BP Bow on Fischl, though I would say BP Bow is better than Rust in some situations. Like, if you have really good gear with crit damage, but you're lacking some crit rate, the BP Bow weapon will be better. If you have really good crit rate and really good crit damage, and then you have Rust, like, that's gonna be really good, probably better than BP Bow. Just like crit rate becomes less valuable the higher it is. It's still very valuable at all times, but compared to Rust, for example, it's a little bit less valuable when you have a lot of it. But you know, it's hard to have a lot of it without a weapon that has it. So, you know, if you're really lucky and you got insane gear that has a lot of it, then you don't really care about that. But that still didn't work. Let's cast it here. Does that work? There we go. There we go. Ooh, 8,000. That's not bad. Thank you, Albedo. 9,000. You know, the thing about Albedo is not only because, like, you know, sure, the damage is insane, right? Like, the damage addition, like 10,000 here and there, it's amazing. It's great, but it's not that often. What's really good is that he does that plus Crystallize, which basically makes me shielded all the time. And this lasts for 30 seconds, so it's a very low investment thing. And it actually does help, like, Garrison energy and all that kind of stuff. So it's like a big, like, all-rounder. I saw you save the puppy under the snow. Yeah, I saved it. And then I didn't kill it. I don't like to kill small cute things. I have a PayPal and I'm from the Oh yeah, you're from the US. That shouldn't be an issue then, Tyversol, because I think gift cards work America-wise. So I could buy a gift card. I could PayPal transfer you. There's a lot of different ways, actually. It's just for, like, overseas. I thought, for some reason, I thought you were in the UK, but that's actually another person that starts with Thai. But yeah. Just message me on Discord and I'll answer to you the next day, or we'll figure it out. She has 2 stack of charge shot, which deal massive AoE damage on charge shot. Yeah, she does. She can stack her charge shots, right? But isn't that a constellation? I don't remember. I just know that. Yeah, I mean, the first charge shot is not going to be stacked, but I know her charge shot is going to do a lot of like really good damage. I guess it's going to hard before we see her in action. I don't know how often she's going to be casting these charge shot and how annoying. I just hate the idea of having to go in like into charge shot mode every once in a while. It kind of breaks the flow and can sometimes be very, very useless or very hard to do. Zhongli, new best DPS. Currently in the beta, with the current buff, Zhongli is the #1 DPS in the entire game. And by far, he's insane. But the buffs are... I don't think they're going to keep the buffs that powerful. They might. But they might like tune them down a little bit before they release it, right? They're still testing it out. Let's see. Yeah, he's insane right now. Can you show me your artifact, please? Which ones? Cool accent. Where I'm from Canada. I'm from Quebec originally, but I live in Vancouver now. Is Chinshu not better than Albedo for Childe? I mean, yes and no. He would probably be better if I had the constellation, but I don't have any constellation. So C2 would take it like to a next level. I would really like C6, to be honest. Like, the damage output, like, Chinshu versus Albedo is probably similar-ish right now. Chinshu obviously has, like, when you activate the ult, you have a lot more burst. But the ult, like, the uptime is not as high, and, like, the damage is similar, I guess. I don't like double hydro, though. Like, I don't like double hydro in my team. Then I get, like, nothing. I don't like that. I would like... If I had C2 Chinshu, I would probably use Albedo instead. I mean, I would use him instead of Albedo, but Albedo is also just more fun gameplay-wise. Like, I just love to put all the shit on the floor, and then my child just demolishes everything. So that's kind of, like, my preferred gameplay ability style. And, I clear all the Abyss, and I clear all the Moss. Like, I don't really need to, like... fine-tune it harder. There's no content that requires me to try and play with like even better of a comp, right? If there was harder content, I could like probably try and optimize. Like Albedo is probably better suited in my second team or as a double Geo with Ningguan when they buff Geo. Like right now as he is, Albedo is amazing. He's great, but he's not better than like a full constellation 4-star like Fischl or like Chinshu and stuff. Like they're still going to be better as supports. But again, the defense abilities that he provides allows me to be lazy and not have to focus as much at dodging shit. And just for that and the fact that I can just boost Childe's damage more, like I'm fine, you know, I'm happy with that. But yeah, there, you know, Chinshu would probably be better, especially if I had C2. Let's see. There you go. Hey, look at that damage. This is what I mean. Like, I'm on Childe, but then there's like Fischl and Albedo attacks going in at the same time. There's Crystallize everywhere. There's Electro Charge everywhere. I'm standing on Bennett ult. I'm healing. Like, that's what I love. Like, it's just like I feel like a god. Basically, it's like going Super Saiyan on Childe. How does Albedo work with Childe? I mean, basically, just like I said, you press E, and then you attack mobs in this radius, and then every 2 seconds you do 3,000 or 10,000 more damage, and then you pick up shields, and then you take less damage, and then that's that. That's all. And then, I mean, when my ult is up, I do it, especially in AoE rooms. Like the ult, Albedo's ult hits almost as hard as my Childe ult when they like, not when I vaporize and stuff, but like a basic damage Albedo ult does like. Sometimes 35,000 to like 50,000 damage per mob, and then does more damage with the extra like hits that happen afterwards. So in all, like it's a lot of AoE damage. It's really beneficial. And then otherwise, like, you know, it's just the E. Like, that's all. With Zhongli buff, the Vortex Vanquisher is really good now. Yeah, I can imagine. But again, it's I don't know if it's gonna be Zhongli's gonna be buffed that much when he comes out, but yeah. But to be honest, the Hu Tao weapon coming up, that one that gives HP, will be better for Zhongli, I think. Like, it's a weapon that gives HP and gives you damage based on how much HP you have. And Zhongli is one of those characters that can actually be built with HP. So that weapon will be godly. That weapon will be godly on Zhongli, so... That's sad, though, because that means that the Vortex Vanquisher, like, anybody who rolled... I mean, it's not like it's going to be bad at all. It's going to be perfectly good. But, like, if you rolled hard on the Vortex Vanquisher and then that new weapon comes out, like, that new weapon basically replaces that. Like, nobody else can use Vortex Vanquisher, and then that new weapon is way better. Which is basically what a power creep is, but it's, like, very early to have such a power creep from a weapon that just came out. But the new weapon might be nerfed, too, like the Hu Tao weapon that I'm talking about, like that might not stay. They might change it too, of course. Like, but so far it is in the beta, and it is what it looks like. Look at that, 9,800. I like it. Okay. I got another quest in Asia server. You guys got another quest, huh? So there's like a new event or something? Or is that the next event? I know there's more events coming. Am I done with this? I am. Oh, my BP level is behind. I haven't been diligent to it at all. Who is better, Childe or Diluc? They're both very good, but Childe does way more damage than Diluc. Except if you're fighting against cryo mobs. But like, I use both Childe and Diluc. And I used them both at the same constellation level and the same gear level before. Now my Childe has a bit more constellation, but I didn't have, like... For at least 2 weeks I was playing without constellation, and he was still doing better than my Diluc, who has constellation. So, I mean, Diluc is not bad at all, but Childe has way more AoE potential and way more burst potential. Like, especially when you pair with Fischl and stuff. C6 Fischl is a machine gun, so the attack speed of Childe being so high... makes it so that my DPS is just way better than Diluc. Like, Diluc will never achieve that because he doesn't have that attack speed. Though Diluc at C6 will probably be, like, very good. But C6 Diluc versus C6 Childe, Childe still out DPSs him. With equal gear level, that is. Are you using 3-star weapon on Albedo? I am, yes. I am using this weapon. But now I'm not at full HP, so I'm not getting the buff. Let me go heal up. What do you think of Skyward Weapon for Bennett? It's very good. The 5-star, you mean? Like the orange, I mean, the 5-star Skyward Blade, is it called? Like the one with energy recharge, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. It's probably one of the best weapons for Bennett because it has the highest base attack of any sword, making it so that the Bennett buff is the highest that you'll get from any other sword. And then it has energy recharge, which is a stat that Bennett like benefits from greatly. It's a really, really good. It's like a perfect item for Bennett. It's probably his best in slots. The new weapon I'm giving her to Hu Tao for a welcome gift. The best bow for Fischl if I don't have Stringless. The best bow for Fischl is Skyward Harp. Stringless is also really, really good for support. Skyward Harp is still the best. Like, for Fischl. Support or DPS. But Amos bow is also very good, especially as a DPS. Is Albedo top tier support for Childe? I wouldn't say he's top tier for Childe specifically. He's as good with Childe as he is with anybody else. You know, top tier support with Childe is Fischl for sure, and like a fire character like Xiangni or Bennett, they do very well for Vaporize. Albedo is very good. He's not better with Childe than he is with anybody else though. But he is very, very good. Like, but the problem with Albedo and Childe is because there's a cooldown on how often you can apply the damage, whatever. So Childe having high attack speed does not benefit him in that situation. So like Albedo doesn't like take benefit of the attack speed of Childe. So in that sense, it's like a little bit of a lost value in it. It's not lost, but like Albedo doesn't perform differently. As long as you attack every 2 seconds and you do his damage, he does the exact same output with any character. So it's not like better or worse with Childe. I do like him a lot with Childe, but there are characters that are better than Albedo for Childe. So like when I do the Abyss, Albedo is not often with Childe. He's more often with Diluc, not because he's better, but just because there's better character for my child to bring with. Like someone said earlier, Chinshu, you know, animal supports like Venti and stuff also is very good with child, because with Vedos and Venereer you reduce the resistance of enemies, which is, you know, a great deal of like buff damage for child, because child does a lot of elemental damage. Reducing resistance is a huge buff. But in any case, he's still amazing, like with anybody. I use him in the open world, like I said earlier, just because I enjoy his gameplay more than other characters. So I'm playing the game, like the characters that I build in my party is because I enjoy them, not because they are OP necessarily. Like obviously they are very strong, but like I really love their gameplay. That's my main reason for picking him, and I love Albedo's gameplay, so that's why he's in my team. Someone speak French. I speak French. Hi, for Quebec. Hey, nice to see you in Quebec. I'm not in Quebec, but Alex is. I am from Quebec though, yes, for sure. I want to try a team, but I don't have Albedo. What would be a good option? I mean, there's going to be a lot of good options. Like, you know, so instead of Bennett as a healer, you can use Xiangling as a DPS support to do even more Vaporize, which is really, really good. Bennett is really good too because of the buff, the attack buff. So as a fire character, you can have both Bennett and Xiangling. That's very, very good. You get even more Vaporize that way. But if you don't want to use Bennett, you can use Xiangling instead and have a healer. Like Diona works, Chi-Chi works, even Barbara works because she does give hydro damage, even though it's sucky against cryo mobs. There's a lot of things that could work. And animal support would work very well. You can use even double electricity, Beidou Official. There's so many things work. That's the thing. C2 Chinshu, should I put him with child? You should definitely. Not required, but it's a very good buff. It's a very good buff. So for those of you who have not seen my recent video, I posted a video today where I made this. So this is I made this on Photoshop today to talk about this in the video, but basically this is all the mobs that are in the new Abyss, but they are also in the world, like, you know, these mobs. Now, a lot of them have like special physical resistance and whatever, but like if you look at others, 10%, that means that they have 50 or 30% resistance to physical, and then 10% to everything else. So pyro, cryo, they only have 10% resistance. And every mob, like every hill troll, every treasure hunter, they all have 10% resistance to everything, almost. So most mobs in this game have 10% resistance. Now, 10% resistance is like a good chunk of your damage taken away. It's a small chunk, but it's still a chunk. So if you have Chinshu at C2, you take away 15%. So you put them at minus 2.5%, because like when you go into minus, it's divided by half. So you take them at like 0%, and like the 5% becomes minus 2.5. So basically, if you go from 10% to minus 2.5, you increase your damage by like something like 20% or 30%. I don't remember the math exactly, but you increase your damage by like a good amount. Like, basically, like, I mean, it's not 12.5%. It's not that exactly like that because it works a bit differently. But it is basically between 15 and 20% damage increase from having C2 official. C2 Chinshu basically on with child. So against most mobs, like except this one with hydro resistance, all of these ones, this one has 10% hydro resistance, this one 10% hydro, this one 10%. They all have 10% hydro resistance. So Chinshu basically applies the minus 15% and gives you a huge buff of damage on child. Like if you have an enemy that says give 20% damage on child, would you take it? Like that's basically what C2 Chinshu does. So yes, it is very good. But water ascension, like having two water in one team, is garbage. Increase healing, like it's sure, increase healing is fine. You love increase healing, you will heal more. But like my Bennett heals for like 6k a tick now. Like it takes 2 seconds and I'm full HP. I don't give a shit, you know. So that's my own issue. Like I wish the hydro resonance wasn't so bad, because it's so defensive. Like it's so bad for offensive comps, you know. And this game is not about defense, it's about offense. You need to beat timers, right? You need to do something in a certain amount of time. So defensive ascension, that is the one thing that I dislike about it. Okay, let me try and answer some of those questions after. I feel like I'm answering one question for too long and then I miss too many questions. I get passionate about this stuff. I need to like give in-depth explanation about everything. Okay, let me kill this guy very quickly here. There we go. Hey, 40 seconds. That's pretty fast. Okay, let me answer. You miss. I definitely missed a lot of messages. I want to try your team, but I don't have Albedo. Love from Quebec. Hey, sorry that I missed that. But I mean, I didn't answer that question saying to someone else right after. So I think I at least answered your question in that way. As in, you can do literally anything in that team. Chinshu is definitely, I guess I just said, one option that you can put in here instead of Albedo. Chinshu Beidou, Xiangling. Hi Xoraz, looking cute. Hey Kgada, thank you. Nice to see you. Sorry that I missed your message earlier. I did answer this. Okay. I just unlocked Act 5 for the event. I think there's something coming after, but I don't know what it is. I think in Asia, there's a new, like, a next part of the event, which is not an event, but it's like the story, I think. Albedo is way better than I expected. Yeah, he is much better than I expected too. Yeah. How do you sit on those massive balls? True, I have Mona, but I don't really get how to play her. I don't like Mona myself either. The main DPS in this team? Oh yeah, that is Childe. Would Hutao still rock with C0, trying to save up for her? I think so. I think she'll be... So, I think Albedo with Constellation will be a godlike DPS, especially with her weapon. But I think a godlike version with like no Constellation or no weapon, whatever, will be ultimately a very, very strong support DPS. Because her ability, basically, like one of her passive ability, makes it so that when you switch, when you press your E, like she has an aura like this, like she will gain a force, whatever. Like it's kind of like Childe. She will press E and then gain more power for a certain amount of time. And after that time expires, like after you're back into your normal form, your whole team gets like 12% crit for like 15 seconds, which means that you go on Hutao, you press E, you do damage for like 10 seconds and destroy everything and blah blah blah, do damage, whatever, and then you're done, you switch to another character, and then that character is boosted. So you can have like 2 DPS kind of in that team, and her ult might like stick around after, like, I don't know exactly how this is going to work yet, I don't know, but if it sticks around, then it could be good support. So it's going to be a character that might work as a support, and as a sub DPS, and as a main DPS. Power version of Ayaka is Bennett? No, not really. Ayaka is very, very unique in her gameplay. She's like a mix of Mona and like Diluc and Bennett and I don't know. She's a mix of a lot of shit. She's very unique. She's gonna be very good though, I think. That's why the Razor doesn't do much to Rune Guards. Yeah, Razor doesn't do anything to Rune Guards because they have so much physical resistance. If you like the image that I showed with all the resistance, guys, if you want to see it, like where did it go? Like this image, like it's in our Discord, the Not Casual Discord, in the resource channel. So if you want to see it, you can download it there. I also put it on Reddit, and I put the link, like in my new video, the latest video that we've posted on Not Casual. This is in that. Oh, I'm dying. I don't die. Yeah, yeah. So this is in that, and the video explains what I like everything about. Like I explain in more detail how this information is meant to be read. I also explain more stuff about the Abyss and like some tips on how to build your team. So recommend check out the last video if you have some issues with the new Abyss and want to know more about the elemental resistance and stuff, because it's like I spend more time talking about it there. Okay, can we beat 40 seconds? Let's see. I don't know. I don't think I did the first part very fast. And that was fast, 44 seconds, not bad. What if Hutao had Mona sprint? I would C6 her. That's what. I want a Hydro Polearm user or Electro. There is an Electro Polearm user coming eventually, but Hydro I don't think so, sadly. Hey, I finished the first part of the first event. Now this is fully boosted now. Okay, what is the hit the crowd just went 10 times and he scored quartz. Oh shit, I haven't done that at all. 10 times is so I have to collect quartz and hit the Regisvine with them. I've done that a few times. Can you see Childe stats? I feel like I show them every 10 minutes on this stream, but sure. Here is my Childe stats. What do I do with my Klee now? What do you mean? Klee is very good. Question, Diluc or Klee? Klee is a better DPS than Diluc, but like not by insane amounts. She just can achieve a higher DPS amount, damage per second amount. They're both amazing though. They're both amazing. I mean, I know people said Diluc in the chat, but so Klee is one of those characters that like does either like insanely amazing or does just okay. It depends a lot on how you use her. If you play Klee and you don't do any auto attack animations, all that kind of stuff, you're not gonna do as much damage as Diluc. If you like play Klee very well and you cancel your 2 attacks like perfect and you use charge attacks at the right time when you have free and stuff like that, it will, on paper and proven in game by many streamers, will do more damage than Diluc, but not like a million more, like maybe like 5% more, 10% more, right? But Klee is technically the bigger like damage dealer. But they're both completely fine. So whichever one you prefer playing, you should play. I know Klee is probably the #1 DPS in Genshin Impact, and I did not roll on her because I dislike her gameplay. There's no reason to roll on it if you don't like the gameplay. That's, you know. How much have you spent on the game if you don't mind me asking? I don't have the exact number. I spent less than it cost to C6 a 5-star character, but enough to C4 a character, if that makes any sense. So it's about like $2,500 to C6 a full character. It can be less, but it's about that. I've definitely spent less than that in US. Like in Canadian, I spent probably close to 2,000 in Canadian, so that's like 1,500 US, I guess. But yeah, that's over the course of since day one, basically. And I am, yeah, most of it is like business expenses because I am creating content for it. But like, I don't, all of my 5 stars, like there's no constellation on them. Like I'm not like a whale. I don't have C6 everything. I just focused on Childe basically. I did get very lucky though. I did get very lucky. I did 2 10-pulls on Childe and I got 2 Childes. Like I got very lucky. Okay. I want a Hydro Claymore user. I want Scaramouche. I don't know when that's gonna be. That's gonna be a while. I'm a 7-3 PT, which I could go for, guys. I mean, you can go for Albedo, which is great. Like, Albedo will be actually a pretty good character for like free-to-plays because he's not that hard to do well with, but you know, he's also not like a game changer, like, you know, Zhongli or Childe could be technically. I don't know what Guan Yu is going to be like, though. Xiao is going to be a game changer. I am excited for Xiao, but not because I'm going to play him, because Xeno is going to be playing him. But I'm excited for him because he's going to be fun to, like, look at. Like, he's very strong. You can elevate Razor with Albedo so you'll hit Rune Guard. That's a good tip, actually. 99 crit damage and 67 crit rate. Do I change for Rust? If you have 67 crit rate, you could change for Rust. Yeah, you could change for Rust. Because then you would get... let's see. Actually, yeah, I don't know. You could change for Rust in your situation, but you could also change your circlet from crit rate to crit damage. Which will probably provide more damage in general. You know, both are going to be very similar, Alex. Like, you're going to... It's depending on what you want to do. Like, obviously... getting a crit damage circlet is optimal, but the weapon, if you have refinement level on Rust, go for Rust. If they're both at R1, the BP weapon is just as good. The crit rate will allow you to go for crit damage on the helmet instead, which will make it so that you do a lot more damage per hit. You'll see a lot bigger numbers, but they're both gonna be, it's both gonna work. Like, the difference is gonna be very minimal. It's basically just like about gameplay preference at that point. You want to do bigger crits, or you want to do like more consistent auto attack damages, basically. Okay. Let me do that achievement before I forget. That's not what I want to do, but thank you for that. Okay, come here, you. Okay, you come here. There we go. That's 2 times, right? I need to do 10 times. Let's do it. Let's do it 10 times. We can do it, guys. That's 3 times. Rip my life. I guess I should use another DPS soon. Actually, if the bird is over there, I can just pick it up on here. And then I pick it up and the bird triggers it for me. So that's a good trick. Okay. There, my bird keeps triggering it over there. Oh, I guess that's that. Okay, let me kill this boss then. I'll do it again on the next try. There we go. There's gonna be an Animal Claimer later. Yeah, there's an Animal Claimer character that has been data mined from the servers, but we don't know how far away it is. But there is one, yeah. Are you having fun at Albedo? Yeah, I do love him. I love his elevator, actually. I mean, not for, like, damage, but for fun. Swap circlet over weapon. I mean, ultimately, like, you can. It doesn't really matter. Like, the weapons are both the same, but circlet is like. I mean, the thing is, like, circlet will have a lot. Like, there's a lot of crit damage on a circlet. The weapon, like, You know, the weapon gives 31% crit rate, but you don't have the same amount of crit damage on a weapon. Like, the weapon with crit damage, like, not all of them have that much, so... I mean, I don't know, it's very similar, to be honest, but... I definitely would swap Circlet over the weapon myself, though, to be honest, because I find the Circlets give, like, too much crit rate, and I definitely love... Like, the crit damage you can get on the Circlet is so good. Obviously, if you have a good Circlet, but, like, 62 crit damage here, like, it's really a lot. Unless you have, like, the Blacklift weapon, which has crit damage, there's not many other weapons that have crit damage, so you know, going from a weapon that has crit to attack is great, but you know, you're transforming crit into attack. I would much rather transform crit into crit damage. Okay. Bonjour Xoraz. Bonjour. How are you doing? How much crit damage does your circlet give? They all give the same amount. They all, like, a level 20, a circlet always gives 62.2. Doesn't matter what level, like, it's always 62.2. Diluc has 100%. Wait, what are you guys saying? She's 38% cuter than Diluc. Diluc has crit rate ascension stat and Klee has power damage bonus on hers, but Klee is like walking airstrike while Diluc... Well, the thing about Klee is that she can like hit like 5 mobs at once, while Diluc can only really hit like 1 or 2 in front of him, right? So, what DP weapon should I get? I mean, it's gonna depend a lot. Like, depend on what you need. The sword, the claymore, and the bow are all extremely good. So is the... they're all good. Except the polearm, they're all good, really. Is this DPS Diluc? No, Diluc, Bennett? No, look, he's wearing Nebulous Oblige, and he has this weapon. But because of the buff, the Festering Desire is much stronger than normal, so it is looking like he's DPS. Like, this weapon does so much damage during this Dragon Spine event, like, it looks like my Bennett is OP, but he's not, like, I don't do 13,000 damage as a support usually. Though, when I did play him as a DPS, when I put Diluc's gear on him, he did hit that hard. That was, like, that was insane how much, like, damage he would do. I would have, like, easily, like, 15,000 hits all the time without Dragon Spine buff. Oh, what the hell? Don't attack me. Ouch. Okay, where's some little things? Don't kill me. There we go. Oh boy. Don't die. Don't die. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Thank you for that. But no. Okay, so how many times do I have to hit this mob with these stupid items? Do you like the coral pink color? Yeah, that sounds like a cool color. Coral? I like anything coral. Okay, let's see my event now. Am I done with this event thing? Hey, I did it. There we go. Now let's go to the shop. Let's finish this one up. And let's buy everything we can here. What else can I buy here? Go. Wow, look at all these free books. Hey, we're almost done. I guess I only need one more time. Hey, that's great. That's great. Who should I level next, guys? Should I level Ningguang next? I was thinking in leveling Ningguang or leveling like Kaya or something. I'm still unsure. I'm still uncertain. Can I be the first not casual stan? What is a not casual stan again? You can if you'd like. Diluc has 100% less boom boom badak. Diluc is cool, but he's just like a tall red hair guy. Klee is definitely more personality. I put crit damage circle on my Venti and lost all my crit rates, sad. Yeah, you can't go for crit damage before you've gotten enough crit rate on your gear, though, that's for sure. You need some good substat crit for it to really shine. One thing to note, though, is that crit crit damage on anemo supports like Venti and stuff. Like crit, like swirls can't crit. So I mean, it's good for the base damage that Venti does anyways, but I actually don't even use crit damage on my Venti helmet. I use something else, but it's still fine though. It's still a good stat. Just something that it's good to keep in note. Not that it's bad, just like not everybody knows this, so. Okay. Look at all this damage. He was already almost dead before I even switched on Childe. Do you think Rosario will be changed 5-star? I have absolutely no idea. I mean, the fact that they removed her from the game, like she was in the game data, and they removed her, makes me think. I mean, it makes me think first that she's going to be in 1.4, which is what we kind of like have been leaked. She is going to come most likely in 1.4, but that's also something that could change at any time. But it makes me think that they might make her a 5-star for 1.4. Seeing so. MiHoYo likes to make money, right? That's what they care about the most. And they saw that everybody was like going nuts for Rosaria and so hyped. So this is what happened with Hu Tao too, right? Like Hu Tao was not even supposed to be a 5-star at first. And then they saw that like people were going freaking ham. Like there's a subreddit for Hu Tao that has more people than the subreddit for Xiao. Because people like Hu Tao more even than Xiao. And Xiao is a very hyped character. So they realized how hyped the character was and they made her a 5-star. Now, I think the same thing might happen to Rosaria. They're going to make whoever has 5-star that people are going to pull the most, right? So if there's an insane amount of hype for a character, they're going to make it a 5-star. Basically, is pretty much what they've proven at this point. But it's complete speculation right now. We do not know. Can you come here? Level Lisa, not Kaya. I mean, the reason I would level Kaya is because Kaya works very, very well with Diluc as a support for melt comps. The thing with Kaya that people don't realize is that, I mean, not that I have a lot of constellation, but at this constellation, okay, so this is badly translated. This is something that I learned today, not today, but yesterday, I think. Anyways, this is badly translated. Glacial Waltz is his ult, right? And his ult lasts for, what, 30 no, 15 seconds? So Kaya's ult, let's see. Kaya's ult lasts for 8 seconds and has 15 seconds of cooldown. Now, if you have 2 Constellation, which is not that hard to get on a free-to-play character, its duration is increased by 2.5 up to 15 seconds, which means that Glacial Waltz can last 15 seconds while it has 15 seconds of cooldown. So that means that as soon as it's done, you can cast it again, because the cooldown, the cost is very low. It's like, what, 40, I think? Let's see. No, it's 60, but 60 is not that high, but it's very, very easy to do because the ult hits so often that it regens a lot of energy, right? Because it's 15 seconds of cryo damage around you. Of course, it's going to hit often. You're going to be full energy all the time. Now, this means that, sorry, you can have a glacial spear of whatever around you every second forever. Like, there is infinite duration. Now, this ult is badly translated, as I said. This, what it says here, when Glacial Waltz defeats an opponent, it is not true. It's when an opponent is defeated while Glacial Waltz is around you. So it doesn't matter what happens. As long as you have the ult on you and you defeat an opponent, it will increase in duration. So this means that you can have perma-cryo around you at all times with no exception on Diluc. Imagine that. There's a freaking ice shit. There's 3 of them actually going around you on Diluc while you're hitting and melting. Isn't that amazing? Like, it's actually amazing. And then if you have C6, you have like all this shit, which makes it insane. Like, you get more icicle and you regenerate energy when cast. Like, whew, I mean, it gets pretty strong. Let's just say. So yeah, that's something that people don't know, maybe. But that makes Kaya very powerful. I haven't tested out for myself yet, but I did see someone talk about it. The crit, swirls don't crit, but the animal damage does. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. But the thing is, like, most of the damage is swirl on Venti. But yeah, it's still, yeah. I mean, the only reason I don't have a crit helmet is because I didn't get one. But it's still good for sure. Can Kaya be top 3 DPS out of our character? No. 5-star characters will always be top because they have higher stats. At level 90, a 5-star character has like a few hundred more attack and defense and whatever than 4 stars. It's just because they're 5 stars. They scale higher. I mean, at like, C6 Kaya might do more damage than a C0 5-star of some of them, but not Klee, Childe, and Diluc, whatever. But like he could do more damage than some of the 5-stars at C6 compared to C0. But at C6 equivalent gear, 5-stars are gonna do more damage. Kaya is very good though, very very good. You can build Kaya's physical damage too, and it's very very powerful. So hard to get hydro artifacts. I gotten so lucky with that. I won't talk and say anything, but yeah. Yeah, my Childe is C4, but C0 is perfectly fake. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Seriously, C0 is fine. Let's see. I can see Xiao overhyped situation. Yeah, I hope it's not the... They have been nerfing Xiao pretty hard on the beta. He's still very good, but they have nerfed his kit. So I hope they don't nerf him too much, because now he's still fine. Basically, he used to be able to do 9 ults, 9 plunge during his ult. Now he's only able to do 6 or something. Someone told me about that, and it is true that they added animation to his abilities, which makes it so he can cast them less often, kind of thing. So they have like done some slight changes, like slash nerfs. But he's still very powerful, but they can't keep nerfing more, basically. Okay, Kai gets energy recharge as ascension stat. Oh yeah, that's true, right? So he's like obviously even more easy to get ER, so you get like your ult uptime all the time. I think Kaya is underrated, to be honest, just because he's a free-to-play character. Though one thing that I have to say is that even as a spending player like me, I have only 2 cancellations of Kaya, right? I know we could buy one in the shop last month, like that's one thing, but like there is no way of like purposefully getting constellation on free-to-play characters. So if you want to use Kaya but you can't like C6 him, you will do better if you C6 like 5-star and 4-star characters. Like there's still constellation make a huge difference. So and I know I'm lazy here. I should get Diluc. I guess I'll just get Diluc because I'm very lazy. But yeah, I know that you can, like, it would most likely be a better idea to use a C6 character, but if you get lucky, or if they ever put Kaya on a banner, like, he will be very, very worthwhile to C6. If I had a C6 Kaya, I would be playing him with my Diluc already. Let's see. I actually have C1 Kaya. Yeah, you don't need to kill with his ult. That's basically what I said. Which is basically OP. It is mistranslated. Yeah, it is mistranslated. I saw a post on Reddit about it the other day, and the guy tested it thoroughly. Now, obviously, I haven't tested it myself. I believe the guy, but it was double checked by a lot of people. So I believe that it's true. And I mean, I'll test it myself and see for sure before I do anything. But I'm pretty sure it's true. C6 Kaya is the reason I get 36-star last Abyss. Well, you have a C6 Kaya, that's amazing. Yeah, C6 Kaya is insane. The Kaya's constellations are actually amazing. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I know now, but I don't know where I was going. Mine faster. There you go. Yeah, let me try and catch up on the questions, because the chat is really getting busy. Busy. See Hamed. Hey, take care. I would like timepiece for farming is cancer. Yeah. Farming artifacts in this game is cancerous. Thinking about artifacts in this game gives me an aneurysm, so... Just walking through. Hello, Xoraz. Hey, GamerCat, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I've seen you on Xeno stream, but I know your time zone is not the best for my streams. But nice to see you anyways. Is Harp the... No. Is the new bow better? Dethrone better? Wait. Will the new bows dethrone Skyward Harp? Well, so far the only bow that I have seen is the Geo bow, the one that like does more attack when you have a shield up, like the same as the other weapons, and that will definitely not dethrone Skyward Harp. But I haven't seen many other bows, but there could possibly be a new bow that will eventually dethrone it. Yes. It's a PvE game. Just play who you like. Exactly. I mean, people still care about power creep because, like, the thing about power creep is that it sucks when you've been playing a game for a long time and then your characters just are, like, weaker and weaker. It is a PvE game, but, they will definitely have to add content eventually. So if there's a power creep and the content gets, like, hard, like, even if there's, like, let's say there's Abyss level 16 or 17 one day, and the power creep is bad, well then you, like someone who's free to play who spend all of his resources on like early game characters will definitely struggle, which will make it kind of unfair. But I mean, I'm not too worried for the power creep yet. The power creep seems to be really going into weapons though. I think the weapons is going to be the real power creep in this game, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, power creep in general is unavoidable, like in a gacha game specifically. Like, there's no way we're gonna avoid power creep, but it's just kind of like the thing that I hate about the way they're doing power creep in this game right now is not power creep. The fact that so many of the characters' cool ability and aspects are locked behind Constellation. That's what I hate about the way they... Holy shit. Okay. That's not bad. So yeah, that's what I don't like. Is like, you know, Childe C6 and Childe C1 or C5 are completely different characters, and you build the team not completely differently, but they're different, right? It's very different because there's completely different ways of it working. Like, it's just, yeah, it's weird. It's very different. So there's a lot of characters who all have really cool constellation that are locked behind a paywall, and power creep can really fuck up with that shit. But like, you know, it's not that bad. Yet, let's just say. Let's see. Why am I in co-op? What's happening here? Oh, it's because I was doing that event, wasn't I? Or should I... Oh yeah, I forgot who was needing help with the boss earlier? Are you still here? It was audio, right? I can help you with your boss fight now if you'd like. There's some info on Heliantor. Oh yeah, Heliantor looks really good, but it's still a 4-star. I don't think it'll beat the 5-star. But it is looking like Heliantor is going to be one of the best 4-stars in the game. Hey, good night, Haven. Nice to have seen you. You know, I agree with you. I mean, Traverso, if they play it right, the power creep won't be an issue. For example, if they make it so like for let's say Diluc and Jean, like the first 5-stars, like the original 5-stars that we have, like Diluc, Venti, Jean, whatever, if they make it so that in the future it's easier to obtain constellations, it might fix the power creep, right? So like if in 1 year the newest character is a really good Pyro Claymore character and he's better than Diluc, people will be like, oh, power creep fucks up Diluc. Diluc is now shitty because there's a newer character that's better than him that does the same thing, which will happen. But if at the same time there's an event that you have to spend, let's say like 100 resin a day or I mean, whatever, like you have to spend like a lot of hours, or you know, like an event like we just had with the free weapon or whatever, where you get a free Diluc constellation, or maybe there's in the store, the Stargazer store, there's Diluc there for the month, whatever. Well, getting one new constellation or 2 constellations on Diluc, whatever, could make a huge difference, making the power creep less bad, right? You don't want to pay on the new character, but you can get a free Diluc constellation, or a almost free by saving up over time. Then Diluc becomes a lot stronger. Like, getting constellations on 5-stars like Diluc makes their power go up very high. So that could be a good fix to power creep, in my opinion. So do I have you on my friend list, audio? Let's see, friends. I mean, I think I do, right? Yeah, you're here. That would be what I say would be the best solution to power creep. But if like the thing right now, so far there's already a power creep. In terms, Klee is the best DPS in the game. Came out in the second banner. Venti, probably the best support Anemo in the game. Came out in the first banner. Childe, the best DPS in the game with like after Klee or with Klee, whatever, like similar to Klee, let's just say, came out after Klee. Now Zhongli looks like if he stays like he's in the beta, is going to be the new best DPS in the game. So like every time there's a new 5-star, they're the best new DPS in the game. Well, then what happens with like the original ones, right? They're still fine right now because there's not that many characters, but that's not gonna last forever. So if every character keeps getting better and better, we're gonna see a power creep. Again, it's not a big deal because the content in this game is like Abyss 12, like I can do Abyss 12 like with using only one character at this point. Like, I can probably solo it with Bennett and Childe. So it's like it's very easy when you're very strong. So the power creep doesn't mean anything, but still, it is gonna be meaning something to some of the players. But we'll have to see, because I can't, you know, it's tier rising at this point. This mob has more HP at level like 80 than he does at Level 90 in my world. Holy shit, I just hit him for 72k. That was nice. Boken the Boken? Is he gonna teleport or something? No? Okay. Holy shit, look at these damages. Woo! That was some nice damage there. Where are you going? Leave me alone. Let me just charge up my ult here. There we go. Kill him! And he's so tanky in this form. He gets a lot of resistance in this form. Let me recharge my ult here. Die! He's gonna summon the whale soon. I haven't seen summon the whale in like so long. Don't whale me, bro! There we go. Give me more loot? Give me more loot? No. Can't try. Let's see. It would have been better if they let us somehow grant for character constellation. Yeah, I find constellation really like annoy me because it's so random. Like a free-to-play character could have been shafted, like a free-to-play player could have been shafted completely from the beginning. Like it's really shitty the way constellations work, in my opinion. Like it's really like, yeah, it's not the best. I do hope that they bring ways of constellation in the shop and stuff. Like, I mean, there is a way in the shop right now, but it's only like 2 characters a month and not 5 stars. They definitely have to add for a way to get constellation. Now, I'm not saying they have to give for free constellation, but if they put like a 5-star in this targeter shop, it's not free, right? You have to save up, and it's only once a month, whatever. But that would help a lot. That would help a lot. I like this, all these chats. I want to do the wolf now, audio. I can help you do the wolf. We asked for the power creep. It is true. I mean, I didn't ask for it, but I know a lot of people did. The problem, people asked for the Zhongli buff because of his lore more than like they were expecting a god and they wanted him to be a god. Like he didn't have to be a god. I found that he would have been fine as a support. Hey, there's a Wei-Hichul here. Wei-Hichul? I don't know what the fuck his name is. There's a guy here. How sure are you about the Xiao and Zhongli banner side by side? I would say like 60% sure at this point. It was obviously leaked, and there was absolutely no way to verify this information. Though, it came from the Chinese leakers. Chinese leakers are very, very often right. So I'll just say that. But it came from the Chinese leakers, and it was someone who leaked stuff in the past, and he has been right every single time since. So, he hasn't been wrong. Let's just say so far. But you know, it doesn't mean that it's true. But yeah, also, the fact that the post was deleted afterwards makes me think that it was true. Because they wouldn't go to the effort of deleting the post on Reddit if it wasn't true. I mean, they probably could anyways, but who cares? But yeah, I would say 60%-ish. You can do Childe in co-op. Yeah, the only thing you can do is Storm Terror. What is the point of this guy anyways? Cabbage? What is the point, cabbage? Okay, you can start whenever you want. Oh, I guess I don't have a healer though. It's okay. I guess I should use my I should use Bennett here just to be safe. Actually, never mind. I'm just good at dodging. Famous last words. I mean, it's level 73, so... I guess I'll just wait. Oh god. Ooh, I got him. Nope. Almost. Oh, that was a that was a fail. Hey, I got him. What is happening? I'm here already. There you go. Die! Die! Thank you. Hey Xoraz, have you tried support Beidou with Childe? I have tried Beidou with Childe. It's very powerful, but not as powerful as Fischl, in my opinion. Very close, but I have Beidou C6 and Fischl C6. Like, Beidou is more like a burst thing that has a longer cooldown, and I don't, like, you need a lot of energy recharge, all this stuff. Like, the thing is that I much prefer building my Fischl with maximum damage, crit, electro damage, everything, and then assist my Childe that way, so she does insane damage while supporting Childe. If you want to put Beidou with Childe and do very well, you will need extremely well-rolled gear, or you will need to build Beidou with a lot of energy recharge. If you put a lot of energy recharge, you're not getting a lot of crit damage, electro damage, not as much at least. So for me, it's like, it's good, but it's not as good as Fischl. Okay, let me leave this. They're both very good, though. Very good. I'm not saying anything's bad. I found something. I'm messaging detail on Discord. Sure, Super Saiyan. I have like a million Discord messages right now that I'll have to deal with after. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 17 unread messages on Discord. I'll get it. I'll get to it eventually. I promise, guys. I'm not ignoring you. Can I join your world for Wolf? You can't join my world because I've done Wolf already. I've done everything already, actually. So you can't really join my world. I can join your world to help you, but not the other way around. Is Childe Kaya freeze good? Yes. It's good. It's very good. The only thing I don't like about freezing with Childe is that like, you don't gain bonus damage from freezing. Cryo and Hydro, like, it stuns them, but you don't get bonus damage. So I prefer putting elements that give me extra damage. But that's just me. It's not bad though. You can, freezing will prevent, like, will help you survive. Actually, in the new Abyss, 11th floor and 12th floor, especially 11th floor, freezing is a very, very good way of surviving. So if you do build a freeze comp with Childe and stuff, like, it will do very well. Because if you freeze the enemies, they can't fuck you up, you know? Like, enemies that are frozen can't cast, can't kill the middle thing, you know, the thing you have to defend. Like, they can't kill it, right? So, in that way, it's very good, you know? But I don't need it, personally. Like, I prefer doing more damage, so that's why I'm not doing it. There you go. I love Shinshu. I can't wait to get C6 Shinshu. See, that's one thing that I have to say though. If Shinshu is on Ganyu's banner, I'm going ham on Shinshu. I don't give a shit about Ganyu. Just give me Shinshu. Shinshu with C6 is absolutely stupid. You think Fischl C6 is stupid? Wait until you see what I do with a C6 Shinshu. I regret not rolling on C6 Shinshu. I mean, I regret not getting it when it was the banner. But I hate Klee. I just hate the gameplay of Klee. I hate cancelling it to attacks. I just dislike it. Hey, garbage. Hey, garbage. Let's do it again. I need better gear for my Deluxe, so I don't have a choice. You think attack is a underrated substat? I don't think it's underrated. I mean, I think it's rated correctly. I guess crit is more valuable. But people can't ignore attack completely either. That's why I always do like attack on the sands, electric damage or power damage or hydro damage, whatever on the goblet, and then crit damage on the helmet. They're like, you know, for someone like Fischl, crit is actually insane. I use a lot of crit on my Fischl, and it's a very good stat for Fischl. But like for someone like Childe, I do much more by going for sorry, I mean attack on Fischl. Fischl does very well, but someone like Childe, I prefer crit, you know? It depends on the character you're using, really. Like, Fischl scales off of attack a lot, so you see all this damage that she does, even though she's a support character, like, that's all because she scales very well with attack. Let's do it. Come here, you. There we go. That was done. Let's see. C6 Visual is insane. Yeah, C6 Visual is insane. So is C4. So is anything. But C6 Visual is really good. You can restart Wolf since patch 1.2. Oh, really? Huh? But what, like... But, I mean, if you join my world and you do Wolf on my world, did you get the reward from your world anyways? I don't know how that works. Floor 11 is so painful. Yeah, it is the shittiest floor I've ever seen. Hey, that's almost good. Almost. If I could use it properly, that would be good. How did I do it? I do agree that they made floor 11 a little bit too cancer and floor 12 a little bit too easy. They should, like, floor 11 is hard as it is. They should not have put the thing that drains your ult. They should have put that draining the ult thing in floor 12 instead. Now they made floor 12 a fucking joke with no malices, and 11 is like cancer. All I want is Bennett C1. Have you not gotten lucky on the Albedo banner? Like this little boy right here. Oh yeah, I wanted to make a video about the predictions of what I think the next banner is going to look like. I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. So my guess is it's going to be Ganyu, and then it's going to be probably, let's see, it's going to be probably Beidou, probably Xinshao, and probably Xiangling. That's what I'm thinking. Like Xiangling, Xinshao, Beidou. Because it's supposed to be all Liu characters, right? That's what I'm thinking. So this is Moonstat character, and these are all Moonstat characters. And then the next character is Ganyu from Liu. And Xinshao is like one of the oldest characters that haven't come in a banner. Like Sucrose was the same banner. Fischl was the first banner. So it would make sense that Xiangling is in the second banner because Xiangling is from Liu. The only one that's Barbara, but they've given us 2 free Barbaras already. So they've given us 1 free Fischl, but 2 free Barbara. I don't know if they're going to put her on a banner. She's not very used late game because of her E being wet, but you know, could be. But she's from Moonstat, not from Liu. So I'm thinking Xinshao, I'm thinking Xingqiu. Wait, what am I saying? I'm thinking Xinqiu. I can't speak right now. I'm thinking Xinqiu and Xiangling. That's what I'm thinking. And then the last one could be Beidou, could be Ningguang, could be a lot of characters. Moonstat. That's what I said. Moonstat. Same. And, oh yeah. And for the weapon banner, it's very clear. This is going to be Amos bow for sure. I would be very surprised if it was an Amos bow. Though I do know like, there is this weapon, but in bow form. But I don't think they're going to put that on the next banner, because it would be kind of useless. Like, it's a geo weapon. Yeah, I don't think so. But I think it's going to be... I mean, this is... I don't know why they keep putting this Coward Atlas. This is the 3rd time it's here. It could be like Wolf Gravestone and Amos bow or something like that, though. I think Amos bow is definitely going to be there. It should be Barbara also. Yeah, it could be Barbara, but like I just said, it's the only non-Moonstat character, like Moonstat character, whatever. Like, she is from Moonstat, and the other, like, Ganyu is not. Like, I don't know. I mean, the fact that all characters are from Moonstat right now doesn't mean anything, but it would kind of make sense if they kept with the lore. Like, kind of. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing for sure, but... I really think Qinshu is going to be part of it, though. And that's really what I care about. Because I'm going to roll on that banner just to get Qinshu constellation. Though if I'm not gonna go for like a million constellation on Ganyu, but I'm gonna at least go for if I get C6 Qinshu, I'm gonna stop rolling. But if I don't get it, I'm gonna roll until I get it probably. Or I mean until I run out of funds, which is the other option. Where's the other one? Oh, he's still over there. Hey, come on. There you go. There we go. Okay. Moonstat. You guys are giving me shit for speaking badly. I pronounce Chinese words better than I pronounce German words, I guess. 60 more pull for my pity. Oh, that's not too bad. Can you help me with domain? What do you need help with? Is Albedo full Petra good for catching or Childe? So Full Petra is not bad. The big problem that I have with Full Petra is that Albedo needs to be the one picking up the crystals, which means that you need to go on your like Hydro or your whatever character, like you need to go on your element character, the one you want the buff on, and then cast their element on the mob. Then you need to go on Albedo and crystallize that element, and then you need to pick up the orb, or vice versa. You can go on Albedo first, put the stuff on the floor, go on your element character, so it's Childe in my case, and then make appear some water crystals, and then you have to be careful not to pick them up, which is not easy if you're in the middle of a fight. Then you have to switch to Albedo so that he can pick it up. Then you have to switch back to Childe so that he can do more damage. Now you're switching so much, you're wasting so much time, you're wasting so much DPS. It's annoying. Is it viable? Yes, it's for sure viable, but it's annoying. And I'm a lazy gamer. I don't like to do annoying things, so I don't want to do it. What do you think about Cryo Razor? It's definitely very good. You're gonna get a lot of crit for sure if you do the right comp. You can do like Chinshu, Kaya, like double cryo with like Chinshu, whatever, to freeze everything all the time. So the one problem with Cryo Razor is that you're gonna shatter every time you kill a block of ice, right? Every time you make a block of ice, if you want to use the cryo set on Razor, you need to use the 4-piece to really be worth it, because the 2-piece doesn't do shit. And then if you use the 4-piece, if you shatter mobs, you don't get the 4-piece bonus. You only get like half of it. So it's like the same reason why the cryo set isn't amazing on Chongyun. And then, yeah, I mean, if you play with Chongyun supporting Razor and you make him do only cryo damage, it could be okay. But again, he's a Claymore character, might as well just play Chongyun at that point. It should be Geobow and Skyward Spear. I don't think we're gonna see Skyward Spear and Geobow because I mean, so the Geobow is technically the next weapon to come, but it's useless for like anybody. Like they want people to roll on these banners. Who was gonna bow? Like Ganyu won't do well with the bow, like the Geobow. I mean, it's not gonna be terrible on her, but Alma's bow is her weapon, right? It's her weapon in the graphics, the weapon on the lore. It's her weapon in terms of what it does. It's a charge shot weapon. It's the only charge shot weapon in the game. She's a charge shot character. I would be very surprised if Alma's bow wasn't there. Also, Barbara on weapon banner. My block list has gone on +1. Who are you blocking? Is someone spamming you? Hydro Claymore when? That must be super OP. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a Hydro Claymore anytime soon. If I look at all the leaked characters that are coming, there is no Hydro Claymore that I know of. Let's see. Like this image, like there's no Hydro Claymore in anything like this. There's a pole arm that's Geo, there's a Catalyst Water, there's a pole arm that's Fire, Claymore that's Anemo, Sword that's Anemo, Rosaria. This is a Cryo Claymore. I don't know what these are going to be. We don't know what these are yet, but most of them are not. This is going to be probably a male Catalyst Dendro user. I don't know. I don't think they're going to. I mean, I wish they did, but I don't think they're going to go into these kind of characters anytime soon, sadly. Okay. Kill this guy. There you go. There we go. Shinshu, do your thing. There you go. Oh, where is that guy? There he is. Die! There we go. Look at that damage. There we go. Die. And that's it. Hi, good day. Hey, good day. What hero are you setting for? C6, Chinshu, and Hu Tao are my next priorities. So I'm gonna not go too hard on anything. Hu Tao is really gonna be my like go-to character. But I am really looking into getting C6 Chinshu. And I might level my Ning 1 next just to do a double Geo comp if they buff Geo like the way they are supposed to. I'm going to do Albedo Ning 1. My Ning 1 is C6, so... Why not Kaya? You mean on the banner? I mean, they haven't put a free-to-play character on the banner for a long time, so that's why I don't think it's going to go. But it could. It could be the first time. Okay, let's refresh. I think I'll do 4 refresh today. So I have a little bit more to do. There we go. The days that I don't stream, I don't do many refreshes. But when I stream, I always do refreshes. Yo, Xoraz, please look at Rain Slasher. Sure. Where is Rain Slasher? There it is. So what am I looking at? The sub ability. This, you mean? Increase damage against opponent affected by Hydro or Electro. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah. You mean a Claymore that does damage to Hydro character, being that there's a Hydro character that should come to use this weapon, right? It is true that it's very dumb that there's a weapon that does increased damage to Hydro or Electro, but there's no Hydro character. Like, this is very good for Beidou support. But like, there's no character in this game that applies Hydro enough for this to be good on anybody else for the Hydro reason. I mean, Barbara applies Hydro, but then she doesn't use Claymore. It is really stupid, yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you very well. It's a very dumb design to put a weapon like that without a character that can really benefit from half of it, right? But I mean, their design has been very questionable on some aspects, so that's just one more reason. They're still in Payment Shop and on banner, so why not? It's true. Why not? But, you know, she's still not one of the free-to-play characters. She was given for free, but she's not a free-to-play character. Are these gonna refresh? No, they're not gonna refresh. These banners are so good. I mean, I know it's like it's pay to win, but it's still, they're so good. I don't buy these ones all the time though. They're so expensive. I mean, they're good, but they're very expensive for what they give. Yeah. What if I should buy a Black Cliff one of these days? Oh yeah, I didn't buy these yet. There you go. Oh, that's a lot. I haven't rolled a lot this month, so I don't have a lot of this. I'm gonna wait, I guess. That's 300. I can get the Mora. I mean, this is very good to get, but I'm not gonna wait until I roll more. It's horrendous to look at. Can you see your child artifacts? Sure you can. Here they are. Do you want to see all the artifacts? I did make a video about Childe and the Hydro set last week. If you want to check it out on the YouTube channel, there's more information on that. Who you farm artifacts for? For Diluc. My Diluc artifacts are garbage, so I need better artifacts. Though I did make a change the other day. So I did put this Witch Ends Time, which is very badly rolled. I mean, it has 6% crit rate. It's okay. But 20% defense, like whatever. But I did get a Paro, look at that. 12.8% attack, energy recharge. Like, it's not perfect. There could be crit damage here, but this is, you know, this is very good. Like, this is, let's be honest, this is very good. So that was a big boost for my my Diluc. You know, I mean, I would like crit damage, but... Good morning, Chris. Hi, how are you doing? The Scourge weapon are pretty ugly. The harp is okay. I like the one-hand sword. The two-hand is pretty... That's what Shinshu is for. I mean, Shinshu is definitely applies Hydro a lot, but you need, like, it's only once per attack. It's not, like, all the time. But yeah, I mean, it definitely is, like... But for Range Slash, I mean, I guess it would still work with Range Slasher, but... you don't have, like, optimal... I mean, like, on Shinshu, you do get a lot of uptime for Hydro, but it's not, like, 100% optimal uptime. Like, you're not always with the ult on you. And you need to go on Shinshu for quite a long time to, like, press E and then press the ult. The animations are long. I mean, it still definitely works, but I don't like using a weapon that you need another character to enable. I don't like that kind of shit. I really don't like that. Which is your favorite? Definitely Childe. I just like the gameplay. I like the one-handed, like, polearm characters are my favorite kind of gameplay, and Childe has a little bit of the polearm in him. And but I just like the fast pace. You just like you attack everything and you spin around, everything just explodes, and I just like it. It's definitely my favorite character. Though I love Bennett too, just because of how amazing he is at doing everything. He's like a little guy that's just like a little like sad, unlucky, and then he just like destroys everything. I loved when I played Bennett as a DPS. He was doing almost more damage to my Diluc. So yeah, I was gonna look at if I have anything better, but definitely don't think so. Let's see here. Did I get anything better today? I didn't even pay attention, but I guess I need attack percentage. So I need a power attack percentage. Yeah, I didn't get any. So this is what I'm farming for, basically. I need a Witch Ends time here that looks like this, but that has attack here. And then this one is not bad. This one's not bad either. This one's quite bad. So I need, I just need better gear for my Diluc. And eventually for Hu Tao, right? Like, I do believe that Hu Tao will be using this set. I do believe that that will be her best set. So let's Crimson Witch. So basically, you need high HP pieces. I mean, any piece here is going to be fine. So any crit attack, like double crit would be good. Like if this one rolled crit rate, imagine, Or if this one rolled crit, that would be good. Actually, I'm going to lock this one because it's really good. This one's not amazing. I mean, actually, they have HP. It would be good. Like crit and HP and energy recharge. Actually, this one's pretty good, So Hu Tao is going to be a very HP base, right? So crit and HP. She gains crit damage, which levels up too. So now here, obviously this is really amazing. Like this is basically Hu Tao's perfect stats: HP and crit damage. Like, but if I got another one, so I mean, when Hu Tao comes out, I might bench my Diluc, to be honest, depending on how strong she is. Now here, she will still need an attack one, so I'm still gonna need to farm an attack one, and then power damage here is still gonna be her thing for sure. But I do have a good power cup, and I'm gonna hopefully have another one. I mean, this one, look at that, 10% HP, 800 HP. That is going to be a Hu Tao. Like, it's amazing for Hu Tao. And then here, I just need crit damage shit. So I don't think I'm gonna go for HP main stat. I'm still gonna go for. I mean, I might go for HP on the sands actually. If you think about it, like this piece you can go for HP. But it's rare actually. I don't get. It's not often that you get HP on that artifact. Excuse me, dog. Hi. My dog says hi. Is the bell good for anyone? I don't find it good for anyone because it's an HP. There's no like Noelle prefers defense. Most people prefer attack or crit, whatever. Like it's not really amazing for anyone. The bell. It's very defensive. It's okay. All these characters are skinny as shit. They need to add a little muscle to these Claymore beasts. That's true. That is just true. I say it like I'm Italian. How do you say Aquila Favonia like you're Italian? Like Aquila Favonia. Is it Italian or is that just dumb? I don't know. Don't judge me. Excuse me, dog. Stop whining. How Bennett build? Type !_ Bennett in the chat to check out my character build on Bennett. Hi, dog. Hi, Taboo. What you doing here? You're in the way a little bit. I can't even put you on stream because you're in my way. Wanna come on stream? Here, here's the stream. Wanna stream? Is this a nice stream? Huh? No? You're not sure? Okay. Go back on the floor. Excuse me, are you taking all the space? Hi. Hello. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. He's just like beside me, and I can't move my chair because he's like right there. How far are you from AR-55? I'm not too far. I can't see it right now. I'm like more than halfway. What bow will come out for Ganyu? Amos? I mean, Amos is the logical choice that they should be putting for Ganyu, because it is the best weapon for her, but it could be something else. I would be surprised if Amos bow was not on the Ganyu banner, but these days nothing surprises me with MiHoYo, to be honest. They've made so many bad decisions lately that... But hopefully they make a good one this time. Sebi, hey, hi, how are you doing? Aquila Favonia. I don't know how to spell it. I think that's pretty much how. Just say it like you're Italian, but I'm not Italian, so I don't know how to say things like I'm Italian. Yeah, there's no such thing as a A. Come on. There you go. There we go. Hey, you did it. Nice. Congrats, Dread. Chamber 3 stars. That's really good. 3 stars on that chamber. It's like I was sweating so hard. Now you can breathe again. Do you think Utao will become for Xiao? No, I think Utao will be the second character in the banner. Because Xiao is like very much linked with the new like Festival of Lantern that's going to be coming. So that's going to be starting probably as soon as the patch comes in, because it's going to be the big event of the patch. So I definitely think that they will be putting Xiao first. It would be very weird if Utao was first. I mean, again, I just said they make some questionable decisions, but I would be very surprised. Well, congrats, Dread. That's amazing. He said that the hype in the chat just ain't it. Wait, what? He hates it so much. You mean my dog? Yeah, it's because he's like trying. Like I'm sitting beside a window, so he's trying to like go out, like putting his face outside to go look in the window. Even though like he can go like further back and look at the window there, but he wants to come where I am to go where the window is where I am. So he's like annoying me, like pushing me, like, hey, I want to look at this window. And then I grab him and he's like, that's not the window, Dad. Like, what the hell are you doing, Dad? I want to go to the window. That's not the window. And then he looks at me and judges me heavily. But my dog never fights back. I can grab him, I can pull him, I can like do whatever. He just doesn't do anything. Which is good in a way. What dog breed do you have? He's called a Saluki. So Salukis are like the ancestors of the Greyhounds. They are like the original Sighthounds. So all the Sighthounds are bred from Salukis. They're a breed from the Middle East. He is actually from Qatar. He flew all the way from Qatar to be here. So he had to fly all the way to Los Angeles and all the way to Vancouver afterwards. And now he's here. Hey, look at all that crystal. Oh yes, I want to see how much... Oh, see, I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. Excuse me. Who said you could attack me? Okay. I'll take it. I got to go eat lunch, be back later. Hey, later. See you later. What bow will come out? Oh, I said that, right? Free-to-play player hate the most unreleased character because they can't get them. That's true, right? That is true. I mean, the thing as a free-to-play player that you can do is basically save up for one character. Make sure you have your PD. I mean, you can go your PD close and then save up for the next character and get it instantly. Or, you know, you can build up your PD, or you can just, like, save up everything you have until that character comes out. Like, if you start saving now, you should have at least enough to roll for 1 5-star on the special banner in Hutao's banner, right? That's, like, still, like, many months away. Like, that's probably more than 2 months away at this point. So if you play your cards right, if you start saving now, there is a chance, on top of like all the events and stuff that came in Dragonspine that will come with 1.3, there is enough chance for someone to save for one character. We have to skip everything until then, you know, that's the sad part. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done with this, am I? Oh yeah, I have to do this one. I haven't finished Dragonspine though. There's still a few things in Dragonspine that I haven't done. So I could go do that. I get 50 more primos. Nice. I would love if Utao was the first. I would also love that, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. But I would be happy about that fact. I mean, yeah. Do you know where Xiao got his name? No, I don't. No. What the lord? Wait. Guess I can go here. There we go. I think 20,000 to attack. That's pretty good. I'll take it. How you build your Bennett? Yeah, so as you saw the guide that I have Bennett, the Bennett guide that you just typed in the chat will definitely tell you exactly how I build my Bennett. But my Bennett basically has 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, and there's HP, and healing efficiency on it. Though you can do energy recharge HP as well. But I have so much energy recharge on my substats that I don't need it on my gear as much. But usually, like, you know, the way I recommend building Bennett, until you have at least more than 200% energy recharge, Universal Bleach is the best set on him. There's nothing better. This works exactly perfectly with his ult. It's perfect. But here, energy recharge, HP, healing bonus. But you can also do like I do, HP. But you need to have a lot of energy recharge in your substats. And then the weapon, I'm using the Festering weapon, the new weapon that they gave out for free. It's very good on Bennett. Very powerful. Xiao's real name is so lame. What is his real name? Okay. Let's get this one. Why do people love Hu Tao? I don't get it. Most of it comes from the lore. So in the lore, if you look at the characters' lines, they all hate Hu Tao because she's always trolling Chi-Chi and like the characters of Liu. Like, she's a troll in the lore. She's like, everybody hates her because she's always like she's like a funny, like annoying troll kind of thing. Like, she's the boss of the, like, she's Zhongli's boss in the lore as well. Like, he works at the funeral parlor, right? Where's my loot? What is this? What is this item? What? But yeah, that's, you know, that's one of the reasons why people like her a lot. As well, her voice actress. The reason people like her a lot is because she plays Megumin, which is a character that is very known in the anime world. I mean, actually, I have it here. Upcoming characters. Let's see. So this is the one. What is this on the internet? Whatever. So this is who she is, the voice actress, and then this is all the characters that she plays in the animes, right? So a lot of people who are fans of these characters love her. She's a very, very, very well-known character, right? Voice actress. So obviously, this, you know, this is a lot of weeb fan anime fanboying stuff happening, and then she looks pretty cool, right? Like the character herself, like, looks really, really cool. Like the style and everything, and the waifu-ness and everything you want to say about that. No one likes troll in real life. No one likes them in real life, but people like to see characters that they like getting trolled. People like to see Chi-Chi getting trolled, I guess. I mostly like her because she's a power character that has a claymore. I know I come over with a polearm. I'm just waiting for a strong polearm character. That's all I'm waiting for. Zhongli was not it, but even though now he is it, but like a Paro, that's it for me. Where's the customer? Is that you? No. What the hell? Is this making me find the customer? What a interesting design of a quest. It's for the camera thing. I haven't done this one yet. Okay, so do I have to talk to everybody, or is there going to be a trick? You are an America server? Yes, I am. I am from North America. In the manga, Xiao kills Chi-Chi? Really, huh? Interesting. Patch 1.3 drops 3 weeks after Ganyu banner, which is the 3rd of February. Lantern Festival is on 26th of February. So Xiao might come on 24th. Oh, that's actually interesting information, yeah. There is a possibility then, if the Lantern Festival starts late, that Xiao might be the second character on the banner, I guess then, huh? I didn't know this information. That would be interesting, actually. So Hu Tao would be first and Xiao second. But Xiao is like the one thing that people expect the most out of like this game for a long time now. So, I mean, if they would delay it longer, I guess that could be done. That's interesting information. What do you guys think? You think it's going to be Xiao first or Hu Tao? The whole map being out would be an adventure. Yeah, that would be good. My last 5-star were Childe and C1 Zhongli, both of them before 45 pull. Now I'm close to speedy waiting for Xiao. But that's amazing luck. That's an amazing luck. 4 days of full resin on the new domain for Ganyu artifact, and I've not used a usable artifact. Jesus. How? I have like so many good artifacts of the Blizzard Trader. Like, look at this one. Defense, crit rate, crit rate. So yeah, that's not the good one. I mean, this one is usable. Like, I have 2 of them with attack and crit damage. They're not perfect, but at least they have 1 crit. This one could technically be better. Like, you could roll with crit rate. So at least that's usable. And then I don't have a cryo one here, but I have a good cryo artifact that's not this set. Actually, never mind. I do have a cryo one. Look at that. Cryo damage bonus, crit damage, and attack. Well, here we are. Lock. Thank you. So that's good. That's good. And then here, obviously, the feather is pretty easy to get. I have, like, they all have crit damage, but I will try them all. And one of them might roll crit rate. And then here I have this one. Look at that. Look at that one. Like, just look at that. I'm a weeb anime fan, fanboyage, whatever for her. 65 pulls. Just wait for Xiao. Yeah, I mean, you're not alone waiting for Xiao. How much is your Bennett energy recharge? He's at 220 something right now. I have a crit rate one here too. But crit rate, I need a crit damage thing for the cryo set. See, my Bennett has 221. And he's using this weapon. Hu Tao might be the money baits. Definitely might be. That's true. Though I would be surprised if Hu Tao sucked. Because as of right now, her stats are revealed, right? We know the stats, the scaling, so... Okay. They give you a picture. Where's the picture shit? Check your bags. Oh la la. This is painful. Where's the item for this quest? I hate these kind of quests. Deliver the pictures. Where are the pictures? That's the question. There's gonna be here. There's no choice to be here, right? Bottom two? Oh, this one's camera picture. Ah, I know who this is. Oh, I know who this is. Interesting. Okay. Hello, Tea Master. Okay, and then the next one is selling kites over there. Flat defense run. Stop showing my artifact, my PTSD is... It's painful. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is... The artifact is painful. I mean, I do refresh resin, and I do farm a lot of artifacts, so I do have, like, a lot of... Like, I have gone through a lot of shitty artifacts. It is very... artifact system in this game is actually probably one of the worst designs in this game. Because it's too not rewarding. Like, it takes way too long to even get one piece. Like, I don't have, like, out of my entire gear right now, there is not one piece that's, like, perfect. All of them have at least rolled some substats into shitty stats. And most of them have some shitty substats. So it's like, I've been playing this game for 3 months, I spent hundreds of dollars, and I still don't have one freaking perfect artifact. Like, really? Like, what kind of dumb system is that? Like, don't make it so that I get everything in 2 days, but make it so that at least you can, like, reroll a stat or guarantee your perfect artifact eventually, or like something. Like, come on, like, that design is so bad. This child. I had the same cryo flower. Nice. Yeah, I actually got really lucky with the new domain. I got 3 different hydro artifacts. Like this one. Like, this one, I have another one. Look, I have another one right here. It's not rolled well. But I still have another one. I have a cryo one too, which is actually not bad. So, 3 of them, hydro. And then 2 of them rolled well. Like, there's crit damage on this one. And elemental mastery. This one has attack and crit damage. Like, I got very lucky with the new domain. Okay. Let me go around here. My sucrose 800 EM. Wow, that's amazing. Do you guys do damage to your Bennett? I mean, I do now, but I don't usually. Like, I don't build for the bad damage, but the Festering Desire makes him actually hit pretty hard. I mean, I don't know if you were on the stream when I was playing DPS Bennett, but DPS Bennett actually performed pretty well. He did definitely almost as good as my Diluc, to be honest. I found his damage very similar to my Diluc. Okay. Thanks for your help with the picture, guys, by the way. I just saw a lot of people said, like, to go in the bag and all that stuff. Would you take R1 Amos or R1 Rust for Childe? I would probably take R1 Amos because it's a 5-star with much higher base attack. And like it's not like it's bad or anything, right? Oh yeah, I know these. There's a bottle that has like Primo Gems in it, right? I don't know where it is, but somewhere here. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Holy shit, what's happening here? Explode already. There we go. No, I missed the air current, didn't I? Where's the other one again? On there. Okay, let's go see what's up here. Oh. Nothing? Cool, cool, cool. I guess I should climb anyways. Could you take C6 Hutao? I want her because I need to see C6. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go like C6 because it's very expensive, but I'm definitely gonna try and get some constellation. Oh, hey, oh, what's going? Where are you going? No. There we go. There's actually something up there, part. I have 3 perfect rolls, it's all feathers. I guess feather is one of the ones that can actually be easier, but I don't even have a perfect feather, so. Is Stringlet's good for DPS Childe? It's not bad, but it's not his best for sure. It's definitely not bad at all, though. Like, it does help your damage, right? Because you do, like, your elemental skill and stuff, like... No, it's just, it's not their best, but it's okay. It's really good for his ult. Remember me? Hi, Templar. I do remember seeing you before. How are you doing? What's your constellation? Childe is C4. Everything else is, like... I mean, Diluc is C1. And then... everything else is C6 if they're 4 stars, or C0 if they're 5 stars. Should I use Serpent Spine or Skyward Spine? Definitely Skyward Spine. Skyward Spine... like, Serpent Spine is good, but Skyward Spine is, like, a 5-star and it's better. So that was all for basically nothing. Thank you for that. Let's go down here. Unlucky Hydro Luck Cryo, which is not what I wanted. Yeah, the luck in this game is, like, it's all or nothing. It sadly is... I need to find a little fire agate thing. Is there any of these like little red rocks around? No. But there's so much shit around here. There we go. What is this? A chest? Nope. Ah, there's a challenge. I'm not sure which bow to use on Childe. If I should use the Battle Pass bow or Amos bow, what would you advise? I would go for Amos bow. 5-star weapons are hard to beat by 4 stars because 5-star weapons are... they just have better stats in general. Like at level 90, you know? Is Bennett C0 good? He is definitely good at C0. He is... his best is like C1. Like his, you know, his ultimate, like not required, but makes him even better. Oh wait, I didn't even do any of that shit. I clicked the thing and I just came to kill this bomb. Guess I'll fail the challenge. That's okay. I was expecting like more of a challenge from these mobs. I just killed them too fast. It's not even fun. Oh yeah, another bottle. This, if you read this, by the way, like the bottles, it's a tease for Inazuma. They come from Inazuma, the bottles. Okay. There we go. That's good. It's good. Now where's the red like little ore for this one? Like, how do I get through this? Where's the red thing? And what the hell do I do with this? Ah. That's what the rock was. Okay, I see. Interesting. Ooh, that was a big crit. So that's it? Okay. Okay. Are those the one that give numbers? Oh, yeah. For those of you who've seen my video where I talk about the numbers, the meaning of it is pretty cool lore-wise. It's pretty cool. Sucrose or Albedo as support? Ooh, that's a good one. If you are doing Abyss levels where there's a lot of monsters, definitely Sucrose. Sucrose is probably one of the best enablers, especially if you have Constellation. And the best CC enabler kind of character with Venti and stuff like that. It works wonders in the Abyss when there's a lot of monsters. For single DPS, Albedo probably. Even though Sucrose is also really good. Like, if you have a lot of Constellation on Sucrose, she will be more value than Albedo. If you don't have a lot of Constellation on Sucrose, she will be similar value to Albedo for this kind of stuff. Like, I would pick Albedo over Sucrose for, like, boss fights and stuff, and, like, hard mobs and, like, open world content. But Sucrose shines when you hit more than one mob, you know? Like, when you can grab a lot of monsters in one, like, that's where she shines. Does Childe NA talent boost his E? What do you mean NA talent? His NA talent? I don't understand what that means. Wait, did I do that already? Yes, I did that already. Let me just switch that song. Inazuma got social distancing policies. Can you hear the Ayaka Sim crying in the distance? Did I just see a 30,000 Oz summon? Probably, yeah. My Oz is getting very strong. I haven't done what I said I would do here. I was gonna level up some talents because I got the crown now. So what do you guys think? Should I get should I use the crown on Official's E or Deluxe E? That's a good one, right? I'll do this one because I still have 2 of them. And I could do like Shane. Like, look at that. I have 7 of this one. I could do this one twice too. So my Albedo does even more damage. And then if you can level them up to level 80 and ascend them, which is what I'm trying to do eventually, like, then you can get even higher. You should wait for Hutao. No, Hutao uses this one. I checked it out earlier. Hutao will use this one. So I'm saving these ones. I have 2 of them and I'm saving. Inazuma in the next 6 months. Yeah, I don't know, like, how this game will survive if they don't add a new zone soon. If it was 2022, like, that would be very far. 2022, like, a whole year with no new zone. Like, Moonstad and Dragonspine will get freaking old quickly. In a year. Like, if there's no, like, new zone by summer and stuff, I don't know. I mean, people are already quitting the games in, like, really big numbers. I would be, like, sad if there was no Inazuma anytime soon. I mean, there's gonna be patches like Dragonspine with, like, small zones probably, but, like, we need, like, a 3rd zone, like the 3rd element for GOMC, like, MC basically. Like, I mean, there's only 2 out of 7, right? Like, I mean, I guess one of the biggest patches that we'll see this year will be Dendro introduced, but if there's no new zone, like, for it, like, there's no new characters for, I don't know. I would be, like, if they don't release a new zone before 2022, like, I don't know what this game's gonna be like. I would be pretty sad, let's just say. Save the crown. Yeah, I'm saving it for now. I'll save it for now. Oh, I see you guys are saying the crown. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should save the crown. I mean, there's going to be definitely at least 1 more crown event before Hutao comes out. Or at least with Hutao. So I'm not too worried about that part, but... Let me do this. Oh, okay. He smells like the weakest mob I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't understand what these mobs are supposed to be. If only they made them like harder. Okay, let's do this. Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. There's a lot of this shit here. I still need like to finish my what is called the tree. I still haven't finished my tree yet, so I need to find more of these like items. I've been here pretty. Let's see. Where haven't I been? Let's go visit the cavern again. Yeah, I hope they add new content. I hope so. Can you show me child build? If you type !child in the chat or ! Any other characters, I have made character guides for a lot of my characters already. So ! And their name, and you'll get a lot of that. This is what I use on him though. It's just how it was set. I got Sacrificial Sword and Skyward Blade, and I don't know if I should use it on Bennett or Chinchu. Sacrificial Sword should go on Chinchu, and then Skyward Blade can go on Bennett. Sacrificial on Chinchu is too good. You need Sacrificial on Chinchu for the reset cooldown. I'm surprised how formidable Albedo is. Yeah, he is very powerful. He is very powerful. I mean, the problem with Albedo is that his ability has a cooldown. Like this, the damage from this can only happen once every 2 seconds. So that's the only problem with him. Like, not that it's a bad thing, but it makes it so that, you know, he can do a lot of damage, but he can't do it that often. The ult is very powerful though, and in all, he's still very powerful. But yeah, it would be godly if that didn't have such a long cooldown. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Where am I? Oh yeah, I need to find more of these gates. This is what I need to find. Because I don't have my tree leveled up fully yet. Did I go here already? Oh yeah, I did. I did this before, right? Ah, that's good. Look at these artifacts. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Crimson Agate, that's what I needed. I have C4 Sucrose and C1 Albedo. I'm confused to choose which one. Ooh. C4 Sucrose is amazing, but C1 Albedo is also very amazing. Who would you choose between those two? I mean, both if you can. But if you really can't use both, like it would be a waste to waste a 5-star with a C1, I guess. But Sucrose is godly in the Abyss when you need to deal with a lot of mobs, especially in the new meta right now, like in floor 11 when there's a lot of mobs and you're trying to defend the middle. A character like Sucrose of NT that drags mobs in the circle, like it protects your middle and grabs the mob for you. Like it's more valuable than any 5-star to do that. Like if you can do both, like it's hard not to use them. If you already have Venti and shit, and maybe then you don't need Sucrose that much. But if you don't, like it would be a bad waste not to use it. Yeah, if Inazuma doesn't come out until a year, I just don't know what we're gonna be doing for the next year. Like, I know it takes a long time to design a zone, but like, what are we supposed to do for the next year? Like, you're gonna do the same 4 commissions every day for 265 days, and be fine with that? Like, there's nothing. Like, there's nothing to do other than wait for Risen, and that's the problem. There needs to be more to do. Like, I know Dragon Spine is done for most people now. You're only gonna step in Dragon Spine when you have to do a commission and if you want to mine or whatever. So it's like it's not even like a new zone. You can't really even do anything here. And then we are capped on resin, so like we don't have much to do in like that sense either. So that's kind of like Inazuma can take a long time, but like having like it's gonna be a year and a half before they release another zone. Like, are we gonna have 7 zone by like 10 years from now? I guess that's like a long development cycle. I find. Okay, I guess I got everything here already. Can you show me your Tartaglia artifact? I'll just check out the guide that I checked. It's basically all Hydro. I have the full Hydro set with attack, Hydro damage, and crit damage. But if you type !Childe, you will have a full guide that I made on Childe in general. Though I'm not using the Hydro set in that guide because it wasn't out when I made the guide. But there's nothing different other than the fact that you're going to use the Hydro set now. 4-piece of the Hydro set, that is. Why is this not warming me? Something warmed me up. Oh, Lord. Anything to warm me up? No? Anything? I guess not. Oh, something warmed me up. Okay, I have 2 healers anyways, who cares? Nope. Oh, 46,000 on this one. That was nice. There we go. Chili Churl. Hey, that was an achievement. There we go. Look at all this nice. Look at all this nice stuff. Let me go check out my book actually and see. My tree, I mean. Your Childe is too OP. It is definitely when you're late game geared on a character like Childe, like it becomes ridiculously overpowered. Is full set Heart of Death better than 2 set Noblesse 2 Gladiator? Yes, it is. 4-piece artifact, yeah. The 4-piece Hydro is the best artifact set on Childe. As you can see from the way that I destroy everything. I did destroy everything before, but it's definitely noticeable, like stronger. Like it's noticeably stronger. So I need 3 more to get to level 8. I'm so far behind on this shit. I guess I could look at one of those videos that shows you exactly where to find them all. But I just want to get to level 8, then you can do the weekly thing. I mean, I've been around a lot of spaces, so I don't know where they are now. Yeah, I don't think we'll be waiting a year for Inazuma, but it's people are saying that the rumor is that we're gonna have to wait a year for Inazuma. I would be very sad and surprised if it was a year, but especially because they've been kind of like they already said that Inazuma was gonna be in the next zone. It's like not only it's like something that's kind of confirmed, but it's like they've already talked about it. Like if they talk about it now and they wait a year for it, that's a bit far. Okay, you come here. Opponents. Here you are. There you go. Any loot? No? Okay, thank you for that. Oh, I just realized what I'm doing is useless. Whatever, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Holy shit. Bennett is doing the damage. Bennett is doing the deeps. Okay, well, I don't know where I'm gonna find... Oh yeah, there's stuff here that I haven't done. Let's see. Yeah, Apex is right. Like Noblesse Oblige is fine, but like, so, like 15% Hydro damage is way more damage than 18% attack from Gladiator, right? 18% attack gives you maybe 5%, maybe 10% damage at most, and that not even probably. Hydro damage is obviously very valuable, and then this is 30% damage on your normal attacks and charge attack, which, you know, it's a noticeable, like on my normal attacks, it's like 400 or 500 damage per hit. Sure, you can make your ult hit 20% harder with Noblesse, but like you lose 20% damage on your ult, but you gain 15% damage on your ult. So you only lose 5% damage on your ult, and you lose a bit of attack. 5% damage on my ult and a little bit of attack is definitely not worth 30% damage on every single hit. Like, if I'm saying, like, on here, every time I attack, it's between 300 and like 600-700 damage extra every hit. Look at how many hits you can count right now. Like, if you accumulate all these hits, like in the last like 5 seconds, I've done probably like 10 hits, probably more than 10 hits. Even if you hit more than one mob, it's even more. It's more than one ult is gonna do, right? Like, it's more than 5% damage on one ult, basically. Okay, where do I find the red crystal for this one? I guess up here somewhere? I don't see any red crystals anywhere here. What is your official builds? I have a full video guide on official on the channel, but basically my official build is excuse me, my official build is about damage. So she's 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece electro set, and she has attack, electro damage, and crit damage on her items, and she's using Amos bow. She's Amos bow. Yeah. It's an attack based build. So gladiator for the attack, Amos bow for the attack. I mean, I can show you quickly. Like, Amos bow is really good on her because it has attack, and her constellation and her talent all scale off of attack. So she's one of the rare characters that actually scales off of attack more. Like, every character scales off of attack, but her abilities scale off of attack specifically on top of it. This is useless for her, but you know, it's still a 5-star with the highest base attack in the game, more than 4 stars at least, and with 45% attack here. So, and this is not terribly useless. Like, I mean, it is not amazing on her, but if you were to use it as a main DPS, it's still good, right? Like, Rust is what, 40%? This is still 12%. So, and you get more, like, you get at least 8%, sometimes more from this. But I don't know to attack with her, so it doesn't matter. But this is my artifacts. So it's attack here, electro damage here, and crit damage here. And it's you know, I try to get as much crit damage. I'm building her the same way I would build any DPS, to be honest. But instead of building her as a DPS, she's a support, because she doesn't need energy recharge and stuff to support, because her cooldown, like her old cooldown, is not a cooldown that matters. Like, it's so easy to have it up all the time. So I don't have any issues with that. 2-piece Hydro, 2-piece Noblesse, new meta. I mean, that's still fine, but I don't... And even if you ult like for like 10,000 more damage, it's not going to out DPS how much damage I do by auto-attacking with the 4-piece set. I mean, you know, 2-piece Hydro, 2-piece Noblesse could be good, but I don't know. I don't think just getting a little bit more damage on a burst every like 15-20 seconds is worth missing out on thousands of damage every single auto-attack, especially because, you know, if I do like 600-700 damage per auto-attack all the time, and I hit 4 or 5 mobs at a time, that's like 4,000 or 5,000 damage sometimes. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage that you're not getting, only to get like a bigger ult once in a while. I'm sure it's pretty comparable still, but I much rather do more like that damage like consistently than have one big burst once in a while that will do a bit more damage, to be honest. Okay, let's go here. No, fuck me. Oh, I lost it. Shit. Oh my god. That was sad. I have to go back now. Challenges can drop at gates too. Yeah, I guess the chest can, right? I just need to find all the stuff that I haven't found yet. I've done a lot of stuff already, but I haven't found it all. That's for sure. I'm still running Bolide on Childe. I mean, Bolide is definitely good, but it's definitely nowhere like Bolide and like the new Hydro set. Like, it's not comparable. The Hydro set is better. Like, Bolide gives like 40% damage. The Hydro set gives 30%. There's 10% difference, but you gain 15% Hydro damage, right? Like, you gain way more damage because your ult is boosted by this on top. You know, back in the days, people were testing Bolide versus 2-piece Gladiator and 2-piece Noblesse, and Bolide was winning, right? Bolide does more damage than 2-piece Hydro, 2-piece than 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Noblesse. Not by much, but it did more damage. But it was way more complicated to achieve. But now, with the Hydro set, you have the best, like, of both worlds. You have Hydro damage and the effect from Bolide, and you don't need to be shielded. It's definitely, the Hydro set is definitely by far the best DPS. I mean, even if you just calculate it on paper, it's better. Like, 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Hydro is good, but it's not as good. It's close enough, though. But, yeah, I mean, you're right, Spicine, as in, Hydro, like, he's already so OP that it... Oh my god, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? If I'm not gonna keep the thing. Whatever, fuck that thing. Check the domain area for agates. I've done a lot of this domain area stuff already. I guess there's one thing that I haven't done in here. Yeah, I need to go find the guides for the agates, but I just wanted to get 2 of them. Let me just make sure that I'm done with all the event stuff, right? Like, let's see. So I've completed all of this. Complete. And I've bought out the store, right? Yeah, okay. I guess the store closes in 7 days, so that's not a big deal. So that's done. This is 7 days. I haven't done this stuff yet. I mean, I know how to play all these characters already. Okay, let's get this weekly mission. Will there be another event when Albedo event ends? There is going to be new events coming up, but they're not big events. We're going to have like the mysterious merchandise. There's going to be an event where we have to go fight Geocubes or something. Like, they're not massive events. They're just small events. They're not as big as this event. Like, now, until next patch, like, Genshin is going to, like, slow down again. Like, it's like last time. Like, there's going to be little stuff to do, like filler stuff, but there's no main major content coming out until 1.3 at this point. There's going to be Guan Yu banner, and that's it. So it's going to be a pretty boring few weeks on Genshin. Sadly. But that was the same thing, like, before 1.2 came out, like, there was nothing to do for the next, like, the last few weeks, right? So... Okay, well, this one didn't have a gates. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any... I mean, the first night when I played, I did this, like, entire zone very well. But yeah, the Element Cube event is going to be like an event where you go and challenge cubes and then fight them, and that's it. Like, it's not going to be a massive event with tons of, like, features. It's going to be a pretty straightforward, simple event. Was there an Albedo story quest? Not yet. I think it will come, though. I don't think there's any story quest, though, yet. I think there should be story quests for Guan Yu and Albedo coming soon. So that will be at least that. Oh, my lord. But yeah, I think he is going to get a key quest. I mean, they did say he was going to get one eventually, so... there will be one, yes. When, I don't know. But there will be one. There should be a Guan Yu one, too. My crit damage... There is my crit damage. Nope, not this one. This one. I have 3 5-star goblets from every type, but Hydro. Jesus, sorry to hear that. What do you think of Pyro still being a top-tier element in Abyss? Well... I mean, the one good thing, at least... I mean, I went there already. I know I have gotten the gate there, so I'm not going to go... Actually, do I have my teleporter still? Oh, no, it expired. Rip. Where am I going to go here? Let's go on this rock. So, I mean, Pyro is not meta in floor 12. Like, floor 12 does not need Pyro. I mean, actually, Pyro is not even good in the second chamber of floor 12. So, at least that's that. Floor 9 and 10 are definitely very Pyro heavy. And floor 11 is not, like, Pyro is good, but it's not that Pyro. So, like, it's a little bit less of a Pyro meta for the late game stuff, but it's still very Pyro meta, of course. But I find it, I find that they make Pyro really, like, too much of their focus. Cryo is kind of, like, the meta now, though. Like, Cryo Pyro, like, you need Cryo a lot in the Abyss right now, too. I don't care that much, but I feel like they are neglecting a lot of the other elements by not making them meta as much. I guess Anemo is meta because of the characters that are Anemo, but like Hydro has Childe, otherwise it's like meh, and then like Electro is really shafted, Geo is really shafted. So I do hope like if they buff Geo, it's gonna be great. We'll see. I mean, it's less bad than it was before, at least. Hey, there's one there. There's probably one on top of that mountain too. There we go. Let's go on top of that mountain. There's a Sealy somewhere. Do you think it's viable to build a full Glad set Zhongli with all possible HP stat? I think so. I'm not an expert on Zhongli because I know that HP builds can work on Zhongli. I don't know if it's the best builds. I don't have enough data to know this because I have not tested him and I don't have him. But I know that people have done full HP builds on Zhongli and performed very well. Gladiator is definitely a good set, so it's not the only... Like, I think Bolide might be better than Gladiator because it gives more damage in general. Let me see. But yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert on Zhongli, but I definitely think Gladiator or Bolide, whatever, with HP can work. What do you think? No, let's see. Can I see your crit rate and crit damage? Oh yeah, I just showed that already, so... Albedo's story quest before the event, the one we experienced on us. Oh, so that was his story quest? That was not just the quest of the zone? Oh, I guess that's the answer then. So I guess the one where he experimented on us with Rosaria at the end telling us that she doesn't trust him, that was the actual Albedo story quest. Interesting. Hi Xoraz, hi Pepe Bald. Oh, I've been here before. Rip. I wish Honkai Impact was open world RPG. Yeah, I haven't played Honkai Impact. It looks like the combat seemed fun, but it was like just instance, so it wasn't open world, so I didn't get into it. Have you tried Bennett DPS? Yes, I played on stream for like 2 days with Bennett DPS. I gave him all my Diluc artifact. I actually made a video with my Bennett DPS. Like my, I don't know if you've seen my Bennett.exe video on the channel, but basically, I mean, it's like a meme video, but I used Bennett DPS in that video. And I literally went into floor 12 of the Old Abyss with only Bennett, with nothing else. Just Bennett, no other characters. And he soloed the entire floor of 12, like the first room of the floor 12, which was great. He's an insane DPS. What am I doing? He's very, very strong. Actually, C6 Bennett rivals Diluc C0 in terms of DPS. So, yeah. He is very powerful. I was using the Black Sword on him, but there is a better weapon. Like, if you use Aquila or if you use this... Like, I mean, like, if you use a 5-star, basically, you will do a lot of damage. Because Black Sword is not the best weapon for him. Okay. Are you using Festering Desire on Bennett because you're in Dragon Spine, or you think it's better than Sack Sword? Well, the problem with the Sack Sword is that it's not great on Bennett because his cooldowns are already super low. So like the Sack Sword doesn't, like, resetting your E cooldown, it's already a 2-second cooldown. You're resetting a 2-second cooldown. Like it's good, but it's really not that amazing. It's obviously a very good weapon, but I think Festering is like better because you get more damage from the E and the Q and stuff. Not the Q, but the E, basically. Like, and you do the E a lot because you do regen your energy that way. And then on top of that, it's good in Dragon Spine. But to be honest, Favonius Sword is better than probably than Festering and then Sacrificial for Bennett. But they're all pretty good, to be honest. Like the best one is the Skyward one, like the 5-star one. It doesn't really matter which one you use though. Like they're all gonna end up being okay. Really, this stupid mom. Okay. 4-set Heart of Death? Yes, that is what I'm using. In Germany it's 6 AM, I can't sleep. Damn, that's late. Have you fed the foxes? I have fed the foxes today, yes. I'm just walking around now. Let's see. I haven't been around these mountains a lot, so I'm gonna explore these mountains. I'm dying for a new way to do in Genshin. Yeah, I'm dying for stuff to do in Genshin too. I mean, now, like, the event with Dragonspine and stuff, like, it kept me busy with videos and stuff. But, like, now we're at a point where we're gonna, again, run out of stuff to do. Which will give me more time to make some video guides and stuff, but it's still, like... It's basically a waiting for reason simulator at this point. And then even then, like, why, like... That's my big issue with the game, is that, like, now I'm waiting for resin to get better artifacts. But what do I need better artifacts for? I already cleared the game, like, in easy mode. And I mean, I know I'm a paying player, but I'm nowhere near the level of whaling of, like, other people. Like, I don't even have one C6 5-star. Most people that are very much whales have, like, every character that came out C6 already. So it's like, I don't even have, like, most 5-star weapons. I don't have any refined 5-star weapons. You know, it's like I'm a paying player, but nowhere near the level that you could be paying in this game. And I already cleared the game like it's completely easy mode. Like, I do all the Abyss levels with 9 stars, and it took me like 2 hours to do it all, even when learning them, right? Like, even 11.2 took me 2 tries to 9 star, which was really, like, hard, but the point is not that, like, I'm good or anything. It's that, like, once you get to a point where you have a lot of gear and stuff, the game's easy mode. Like, it's just, once you're level 90 and with a lot of really good geared character and good constellation on some 4 stars and stuff, the game becomes pretty easy. Like, so what's, like, even if you're getting constellation and getting new artifacts and all that stuff, like, it's all basically just for fluff. Like, the game's already cleared. The hardest content in the game is already cleared for most of us. Even free-to-play players like Enviosity have cleared the hardest content in the game. So, like, you can keep getting stronger, but there's no real reason for it. There's no competitive aspect, there's no comparison aspect. Basically, what I'm saying is they need to add some kind of, like, incentive for players to compete against each other, or, like, to compare, you know, like, at least something with a timer. So, like, oh, look, I did this event in 3 minutes, I did it in 2 minutes, like, who's better? Like, some kind of leaderboard of some type. Like, they need to add something to add some content in the game that makes people want to keep getting stronger. Otherwise, there's no point, you know? That's what I'm really hoping for, more than the new zone even. Okay. Can you see this chat? Yes, I can see that chat. Is this your first gacha game? For me, yes. I mean, yeah, I think I've played a lot of, like, MMOs and stuff, but I haven't played gacha ones. I have played pay-to-win, like, Korean games and stuff like that, though, but not, like, gacha ones. Is Hu Tao worth pulling up? I mean, this is way too early to say with certainty. I think so. I am planning on pulling for Hu Tao, but I couldn't tell you if it's worth yet. How many hydro damage bonus is that? I have the maximum hydro damage bonus, which means my goblet is hydro damage and my child is level 90. It's 90. 90 is the maximum you can get right now. I don't even know what I'm, like, why I'm climbing this right now. Other than the fact that I'm probably gonna die. I heard C1 Bennett outperforms C0 Diluc on OK code. Can I trust that? I mean, as a DPS, you mean? Can you trust that? Probably. I mean, I have played C6 Bennett, and I found him to be stronger than my C1 Diluc. So, C1 Diluc better than... C1's Bennett better than Diluc? I don't know. Like, one of the reasons that my Bennett was so strong as a DPS was mostly the C6, and the fact that all the abilities are, like, you know, +3 because of the C3 and C5. The C4 is useless, and C1 and C2 are useless for DPS Bennett. I mean, no, C1 and C6 are really what helps the Bennett anyways, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, where am I? Oh, this is where I am. Interesting. I didn't know you could come here from behind. But yeah, I mean, if you have, like, if you have really good 5-star weapon on Bennett, I do believe that he will perform similarly to Bennett, to Diluc, to be honest. Like, I was really impressed by how much damage I was doing on my Bennett. So I would say that you could probably trust that. I mean, this game is very mathematical, right? You can test this game mathematically. You can put all the numbers into the calculator, and it will tell you who's better at doing damage. So it's not like it's a guess. You can try it, but mathematically the values are going to be the same if you calculate them. I don't use like these calculators. It's a little bit too much for my own liking because it's too complicated for like. There's no reason to use it. Like as I said, the game is already like pretty easy mode. Like I don't care. Like I want to play whatever I like, but still, yeah. Ban the OP players and start using others. I mean, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be starting to build a lot of characters one at a time. I mean, that is what I've already been doing for guides and stuff. The problem is that building new characters is resin gated. So even as a spending player, like it's going to take me a lot of time to build up a lot of characters. I can probably build one character right now to level like 80. And that's it. Like I would have to wait a few more days to build another one. You need their weapons, you need their talents, you need so much, right? Like, so I've been doing a lot of characters, but that's... If it wasn't resin gated, I would be like, I would have all my characters level 90 and trim them all and like playing different builds and stuff. But it's so gated behind resin that it makes it hard, right? Especially like the talent parts and stuff too. Like that's also gated behind like wolf bots every week. Fixed resin in a survival mode. That was, yeah, exactly. I agree with you very much. Like some kind of like Diablo 2 Greater Rift system would be great. That's for sure. Okay, I think I've done as much as I could without losing my mind. I don't think I have enough for the book though, but we'll wait another day. The end game for MMO is costume flexing. Well, true, but MMOs have usually PvP elements and PvE comparison, right? Like the big thing in WoW, I mean, first of all, PvP is an entire whole thing that is, you know, very interesting. Like PvP is great. I love PvP. That's one of the reasons I play MMO. But then the PvE is like, you know, the world first. Who kills the boss faster? Who's like the first person to kill some bosses, which is completely skill based, right? So that, you know, that is a flexing thing, but that's also something that people love to compete on because it will make them... There's a reason to get better gear because you want to be faster than the other guilds. You know, you want to do like there's a reason. Like there's no reason in this game right now. And then yeah, the PvP, like I said, is the other aspect. So at least there's like reasons to do it, as opposed to right now there's no reason to get stronger if you've cleared the content, which is sad. But I mean, I'm sure they will add it eventually. But I just feel like the game is like needing that more than anything else right now. We don't need new characters. We need like content that is like permanent, that allows players to keep doing something, you know? Because actually, if you go on Reddit right now, on the Reddit for this game, the top post right now is people talking about how their friend lists are empty because people are quitting the game like crazy, right? Like, it's because people get bored at some point because it's just farming, but there's no purpose to farming. There's no comparison, competitiveness, so people just quit, and that's a big issue. I'm not that I'm going to quit, but I just hope that they fix it soon. I just hope that one of their next thing that they do is add some kind of like end game, even PvE. I don't care about PvP. I just want something to compare, some kind of leaderboard with timers, some kind of DPS meter, like to calculate DPS on like a dummy like this. Like they exist. This is a target dummy. Make it invulnerable and give a number that gives my DPS per second. That's all I'm asking, and then I can try all kind of DPS, and oh wow, look at that, I can do a 7500 DPS on Bennett. How much can you do on your Bennett? Oh, I can do 7600. Oh, how do you do it? Look, a whole new aspect of stuff that you have no, like, you don't need to implement anything to do it, you know? People can compare DPS, compare builds, compare items, all that stuff, other than using like Excel spreadsheets, you know? That'd be great. Did you see my comment? Yeah, for the YouTube comments are a bit delayed, but I do read the comments on YouTube too. But right now, I haven't read a few comments in a little while, so let me see. My child is at level 8E, and he hit 7k highest. Is it good? Am I lacking? I mean, at level 8, that's really good, because I'm at level 12 and 13, and I hit for like 10, 11k, so... That would be unfair because paid players were lucky when it comes to leaderboards. Well, I mean, for sure the paid players will be on top of the leaderboard, but it's not unfair if you don't lose anything, right? Like, there's nothing to lose from it. Like, there's leaderboards in all pay-to-win games already. Like, it's not unfair to not be on the leaderboard if you're, like, free-to-play player, because like right now there's no leaderboard, so it's unfair because you're not on it anyways. You know what I mean? Like there's no difference. At least it gives for those of you them who, like for those of the players who want to compete, at least there's something. And if they really want to make it fair, which I would like them to do, they can add leaderboards that are like precisely for free-to-play players, you know. Or what they could do is make so the content, like for example, let's say they give a greater rift level or an abyss level or something that's repeatable, but they give you the character, like the same way as in the test run. They give you the team with the items, so it's not your characters that you're using what the game gives you, and then the differentiator will be how good you are at using them. So that would be another way of having leaderboards that have nothing to do with paying money, but you could have both too, right? I pulled... Wait, so I'm running the same team, but it cheats instead of Diana. I pulled 73 on this banner and didn't get a single Bennett. Wow, that's sad. But I don't use Diana. The only reason I use Diana is because there was a cryo thing to use. I always use Albedo. Albedo, Chinshu, Xiangling are usually the characters that I use in this team as the last character. Xiangling for Pyro, Resonance, and like a lot more fire stuff, like to vaporize with Childe. Albedo just for shields and general fun. And Venti also. Chinshu can do great if I'm fighting fire mobs. I don't need Chi-Chi or Diana here because I don't need the healing. Bennett is the healer. But I mean, it's still fine. If you don't have Bennett, then you can, you know, it's fine. But I'm just saying that's not what I'm using. Can someone give me free Diluc? No, no one can do that because there's no way of giving anything free in this game. Even if someone wanted to give you free Diluc, they couldn't. Any tips for building Childe? Type ! Childe in the chat. I have made an entire character guide on Childe and how to play and build him. So that will be all you need if you are looking for tips about Childe. We need a guild system. Yeah, that would be great. That would be very, very good. Some kind of guild system to get people to like do stuff together. If I can't get the new sword from this event, what other would be good on Bennett? Well, Sacrificial Sword, Favonius Sword, Skyward Blade, they're all good on Bennett. Any of them with energy recharge are good. Any tips for getting Diluc? Stealing someone's credit card and spending it all on the banner is probably the only tip that I can give you. Diluc, you can't, it's a pay-to-win character. You need to spend money and be lucky. There's nothing else you can do to get a character like Diluc. Rosario reminds me of Mitsuru Kujo. I don't know what that is, but I believe you. Hey, there's a thing there. Do I need to message Xeno if I win the giveaway? Me or Xeno, either or, it's fine. There is one I get in the middle of the map, far right on a hill. Here, you mean? But I have gotten that one, I think, already. Because I have gotten up the hill and gotten, like, chests and the gates up there already. Where did this one go? Hello? What the hell? Oh. They should make it so that we can do quests together, interact together in co-op. Yeah, I agree. I was so sad when me and Xeno started playing this game and we were, like, inviting each other to the co-op world and we're like, oh, let's go quest together. And then we couldn't open any chests and anything. Like, oh, shit, we have to play the game by ourselves? Like, it's so dumb that they didn't make any kind of, like, co-op interaction like that. I was very surprised and very saddened when I saw that. That was their design choice. A very poor design choice, in my opinion. Okay, I was here earlier, right? I haven't been around here, so let me go there. Guess I'll go here. There's a lot of things they could add in this game that would make it much more enjoyable. That wouldn't be that complicated to add, to be honest. What do I have to type in chat to see the guide? It's on YouTube that you can see the guide. I mean, if you go on the YouTube channel, the Not Casuals YouTube channel, just on the main page of our channel, like, I mean, I can even show you here. Where is it? So if you go like this, this is the main page of the channel, right? If you go here are like latest videos, and here are character guides. So as you can see, all the character guides are here. It's just it's a playlist. So like Chinchu, Bennett, Diana, Official, Childe, Jean, and you can keep going. There's Zhongli, Shinya, like there's a lot of them. And then if you click on the playlist, you can see there's even more. Like this is like from the beta, like Amber and Noel and stuff. These are older videos. There's an official one, but there's an updated official one up here. But you can see they're all here, right? Like you can see all of the character guides here. So those are all our character guides. You can also type exclamation mark and the name of the character in the YouTube chat. Yeah, so that is the best easy way to see all these character guides. And then I mean the tips videos are here, so these are like a lot of different tips. I mean there's a lot of them here. So here the hydro set, like someone asked me earlier, the hydro set overview, like this is a video I made about the hydro set where I show my Childe build at the end. And this is the latest video that I made about the abyss and team building and stuff with the like the images I showed you. So this one, like the monster resistance, and then if you go here, there are all the abyss levels. Like these are all the mobs. So this shows you exactly how many mobs of every type spawns, and which one have buffs and auras and stuff. So yeah, you know, that's a very useful images. And then if you look here, you can have the links to them on Reddit. So like this is my Reddit post that I made. So as you can see, this is my graphic and this is my account. But then you can you can get the image and download the image if you like, you know. And same for the other one, which is not made by me. That one wasn't made by me, but it's still here. You can find them all. So yeah, that's, you know, that's useful for anyone who would like to see that. Let's see. Is Coward Spine would be good for Xiao? Not really. Energy recharge is not really a Xiao stat. It's not bad, but it's not really what he's looking for. Let's see. Well, I don't want to go this way. Let's see this way. I just counted. I have 12 C6 character jam. That's amazing. Are they all 4 stars? Do you have a C6 a 5-star? You don't have a C6 5-star, do you? Or maybe Childe. Oh. Rip. Rip. Okay. Well, I guess I haven't been here before. What the hell? Is there any chest here? Oh, look at that. That's what I needed. Dolphin. Xoraz a dolphin. I mean, I don't know what's considered a rip, a dolphin or a whale, whatever. Like, I consider whales people who see 6 like 5 stars and get multiple 5 stars in a row. But I'm obviously like, I have C4 Childe, but I have nothing else that way. I mean, I'm like halfway there. I guess halfway dolphin, halfway whale. I you know, like, let's say in the abyss I use like mostly 4-star characters with like 2 5 stars. My 5 stars are my main DPS and my 4 stars are all the supports and stuff. So I still try to keep it like, you know, a little bit dolphin, I guess. Because if I wanted to go full whale, like I would have Jean and Venti and like Diluc, Childe, Mona. Like I have all these characters. I just don't use most of them, you know. Okay. Wait, how do we get that? You can't hit over there. I guess you need a cryo mob, a cryo guy to do something. I don't have, I'm too lazy for that. It's just a regular chest anyways. Is water wet? Good question. It's a good one. What's constellation on your Childe? C4. You're not on Twitch at the moment. No, we're on Trovo, not on Twitch. Trovo is like a competitor to Twitch, but it's newer and it's much better for smaller creator. But we are on, like, it's a much better platform to watch the stream from, and there's giveaways on that platform for you guys. So if you want to watch from Trovo, you're welcome. It's all in the description if you need the links and stuff. Okay. I finally have done this. Very late, but I mean, there's only like 12 levels, so I definitely reached. Oh yeah, there's another crown here actually. That's true. So I could use one on official. There's another one here, and there's going to be another event with one for sure, like before 1.3 or at 1.3. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I still have like quite a few to find in the open world. But at least now I can do these ones. Do they reset every? They reset every week, right? This is a weekly thing, not like a daily thing. C6 Fischl actually feels like a 5-star. I think C6 Fischl is stronger than a lot of 5-stars. If you build your Fischl with physical damage, and she's a C6 character, she will out DPS a lot of 5-star characters. As a support, she's also very, very amazing. Like as C6 Fischl does more support damage than Albedo ever will. Sure. Okay. Anything else? No, that's it. Oh, cool. Cool. How do I get there again? That's not what I want to do. Tecton actually has 3 or 4 C6 5-star like the whale he is. That's like, you know, that's whale level. Demon has C6 every weapon and every like, character too, right? Like these are real whales, and like Tenha also has C6 everything. He has almost C6 like Vent. I don't think he has Venti. Yeah, I think he has C6. I think characters that are not even on like banners like Mona and Diluc and shit. Like that's like whale level there. If you have like C2, C3 on characters, like Tecton has C5 Diluc, you know, like if you have C2 or C3 Diluc or Jean or whatever, like unless you have nothing else, you're definitely a whale. Like I have C1 Diluc and no constellation on any other characters except the ones who came on banners. So that's why I don't consider myself like a Giga whale or a whale, but I'm still not like, I'm definitely not like a free-to-play either. Stop putting your shield in front of my face. Oh my god, I want to go behind you. Okay, I'm bored of you. Excuse me. Okay. Crimson Wish complete. Interesting. I'm cold. Let's see. Yeah, I think if you see another like whale or creator or whatever, and they have a C6 character, a C6 5-star, it's at least $2,000. I mean, average is like $2,000, $2,500 US. So, like every C6 character that they have, like that's a 5-star, is usually $2,000. And then if you have a C6 like non-banner character, it's probably like $5,000. I mean, unless you got stupidly lucky, but. Like Demon and Tecton both definitely spent more than like $15,000, $20,000 on the game, I would say. And like the problem, like it's the weapons too. If you have a refinement 5 weapon, like that's even more money. Like it's insane. Like me and Alex combined have spent probably less than a quarter of what Demon or Tecton have spent. But I mean, it's not like a comparison game either, right? Like they probably make 3-4 times what we make from YouTube alone. Like they're much bigger streamers, so it's like for them it's a job. For us too, right? We spend accordingly. It's how it is. So as long as you spend money like that, like as long as you have the money, you're not getting into debt to spend it. And for us, it's a job, so it's basically what we do for a living at this point. So it makes sense, you know. Okay. Well, I pretty every Monday and Friday. Okay, interesting. Thank you for that. A new cryo set give all characters those stats? No, it gives the one who's wearing the set. Is this a replay? No. If you put the set on her, sure. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. If you apply the cryo, then the unique equipment... Yeah. So basically, you can be like, you know, you can put cryo with Kaya by having him as a support and wear the cryo set on Keqing, for example. But Kaya will be the one applying cryo to the enemy with his abilities, but Keqing will be getting the set bonuses on the mob, right? So it's doable that way. C4, C5, no, C4, 5 is a lot on standard banner characters. It's insanely a lot. It's insane. Like, I've been rolling on banners enough to get C4 Childe. I have a lot of these like characters. Like, I've been spending a decent amount, and I have C1 Diluc and nothing else. I have one Catching, one Mona. I have one of each, but no Constellation. No Constellation on Chi-Chi, no, like, and I don't have refined weapon either. Like, I have a few weapon with refinement like levels, mostly 4-star. I don't have a 5-star with refinement level yet. I think I have 2 Wolf Gravestone, but I'm not refining the other one yet. That's about it though. So imagine if you have like a C4 Diluc or C3 Diluc, whatever, that means you've been spending like a crazy amount on the banners. That means you probably got a lot of weapons as well. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I think someone calculated it. To unlock a C1, or to unlock one 5-star character, like to hit the pity, it's like $200 something. So every constellation is a few $100s basically. You can get lucky, of course, but on average, like, it's about that, Okay. Well, I'm pretty much done with all of the stuff to do here for now. Let's go here. Yeah, you don't need to go full well in this game to do well though. Like, you do like paints. Like, you can buy everything in the shop once, like all of these bonus things, like once each, and I guess that's like a little like $200 something, and like the blessing of the moon and the BP whatever, like for for a few $100s, and you don't have to buy it all, of course, but like for less than $100, you can get like BP, Working Moon, a few gem store, and then you can get like at this point, with everything they've been giving, you will have like half of the 5-star characters, most of the 4-star characters with many constellation. You don't need much more than that, to be honest. Like, you can spend what a game like Cyberpunk costs in Genshin and get enough to clear the entire game easily without too much issue. As long as you play the time, right? It's the time commitment afterwards that is going to be what's required from this game. Like, if you spend the amount of money you spend on a normal game, like, you will be able to obtain pretty much anything you would like, really. Like, you'll be getting at least a few 5-stars that you want on the banners. Like, if Guan Yu comes out, well, you will get her if you've been saving and stuff. Like, they've given enough, like, free-to-play people, like people who've been free-to-play from the beginning, by now have enough to have at least 3 5-star characters if they've been spending their primogems like wisely, So it's not too bad. And like, as I said, it's not more than that is not required. There you can, but there's no requirement. Like, it doesn't give you much more. Like, you can clear Abyss 12 faster. I guess that's the only thing. Yeah, Super Saiyan is definitely more of a whale than I am. Hey, good night, Onions. Well, not good night, but good lunch, I guess. Good day. I'm the 100 liked on YouTube. Nice. Can you write it off as a business expense? Yes. That's why we all, like, content creators, that's why they all spend so much, including myself. But, like, that is why we are able to spend, because it is a business expense. Because, like, literally, I wouldn't be spending that money if I wasn't, like, one of the reasons I spend money is to buy the packages, like with the Genesis Crystal, so that I can freaking level up characters. Like, my biggest spending in this game is not on characters, it's these packages. Like, I've been buying all of these and the ones that came out in 1.1, and these, not because like I care for them, it's because I need the Heroes Wit, and I need the Enhancement Horror, and I need the Resin. Like, I would say I spent probably as many primogems on these packages than I spent on like characters. I mean, maybe not total, but like every time it's been up, I've been spending it because I need to level up characters, because I need to make guides. So my spending is literally only because I want to make a guide, which is basically like business expense. That's why it's a business expense. I'm spending literally just because I want to make videos. So. Is Amos Bow good? Well, Amos Bow is good than R1 Rust for Childe. I mean, I think Rust, it's a tough question because I don't have the exact answer. I think they're pretty similar. Like, Rust is better, the abilities. Like, it's like, what, 28% more damage. I mean, yeah, on melee chance. But, like, the thing is that Amos Bow has much higher base attack. I think Rust is still slightly better, but Amos Bow at level 90 will have a lot more base attack, which will create a lot of damage. So there is a damage difference there, but, Amos Bow's passive is pretty useless for Childe in melee form, so it's like it's not great. It's not bad for Childe. It's definitely not bad for Childe. But I think Rust is, I don't know. I would need to do some research. I have like, I'm sure you can find someone on Reddit who's calculated it by like with all the mathematics like behind it. But you're right. I have 3 5-star characters and 2 5-star weapons. Yeah, I mean it's what it is. If you just buy the welcome pass and the battle pass, you know you'll get enough to play this game wherever you like. To be honest. You're pretty lucky with your... Oh, yeah, I'm very lucky. I have a lot more power than, like, people who spend a lot more than me. I mean, to be honest, my characters are, like... I mean, I clear stuff faster than some of the whales content creators that have spent, like, $10,000. Like, I think Demon is the only, like, whale streamer who actually, like, seems to be doing as much damage as I do. Everybody else, I mean, none of them are, like, they're bad or anything, but, like, just that... Like, my luck has been really good, and I focused it on really the right characters. I clear stuff, like, I do more damage and I clear stuff faster than their characters with, like Tectone's C6 Childe is nowhere near as strong as my C4 Childe for some reason. But, again, a lot of this is luck for artifacts and stuff. And, again, like, it doesn't matter how strong your character is. I've cleared the content. Like, you can clear it faster for no reason. There's no more, like, progression at the end of the day. But also, the time that you play, like, it will have impact. If you play every single day and you've min-maxed every single thing, even if you spend less, you will be able to average the same damage as a really, like playing character, whatever, like a playing player. But, I mean, if you have R5 Skyward Harp, you will definitely outdamage my Childe. Yeah, it's 300 Genesis Crystal and 2700 Primals. Over the month. So it is 3,000 total. C5 Diluc free to play? Jesus, that's insane. How? How is that even? Like, you got nothing but Dilucs every time you got a 5-star. Literally, that's insane. What the hell? C5 Diluc? Jesus. Free to play? I don't even know like how that's possible. Like, that's one in like a million. Do we know what the new region is going to be? No, because there's no new region for a while. The next region is going to be in Azuma, but we don't know when that is. I only have C0 Childe and C0 Catching as main DPS, and all the content is still relatively easy. Yeah, that's... As long as you build the teams properly, and you, like, you know, you play smart, and you get the right gear, and you focus the right characters, so you don't, like, overextend on so many characters, you will, like, clear most of the content quite easily. Like... Whaling in this game is useless. There's nothing to wail for. That's the sad thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, and I don't understand why people wail so hard. Because even myself, I wanted to wail for C6 Childe, and I could have done it, but there's no reason to. Like, I didn't go for the whaling for C6 Childe because there was no reason to it. Like, you've seen my gameplay. I don't have a C6 Childe, and I can do everything like very easily. I have 9-starred all of the Abyss levels. Like, why would I need to spend like $1,000 or maybe $500 just to get 2 constellation? For no reason. Like, why would I need to wail for Skyward Harp for 5? I don't need it. There is no purpose. It's a single-player game as far as it is right now. So there's, like... That's what, like, makes me... I mean, it's a good thing because it's preventing me from spending more. But at the same time, it's a bad thing as a business decision. Because there's no reason for people to wail. Yet people are still wailing like crazy. And it doesn't do anything much. Like, it's just... Okay, cool, you can do a bigger crit than me. But that doesn't... Like, you know, I've seen whales who are not even able to get 9-star on level 11 in the Abyss. So, like, what's the point of whaling? Like, it's not about the whaling. It's about, like, you know, the factors are... There's many other factors than spending money to get strong in this game, basically. Isn't it 1.4? It's not confirmed. Like, Inazuma might not be coming before, like, way after 1.2, 1.4, sadly. I think in 1.4 they might introduce the Chasm, like just like Dragonspine was introduced. See this place called the Chasm? Where is it? There's a here. This area might be the next one, so that might be 1.4. Like 1.3 will be the Lantern Festival and maybe one new boss or something. 1.4 will be the Chasm maybe, and then 1.5 could be something else, and then 1.6 could be in Azuma. We don't know, but it's not looking good. It's looking it's gonna be a while before we see a new zone. Can you show your Childe build? Chasm. Nice. My girlfriend's telling me I'm bad at English. My child build. This is my child build. And it's like attack, hydro, and crits damage. Okay. A nice YouTube channel. Whose is that? I heard here in Xeno might be 1.6 or later. I mean, I also have heard stuff like that, but it's so unfounded that we don't really know, but... Dendro maybe? Yeah, Dendro should be coming soon. I think Dendro should be... Dendro was actually supposed to come with Xiao and Hu Tao as a 4-star character. We were supposed to get a Dendro 4-star character, according to the leaks and data mine stuff, but I don't know if that could have changed too. Do you think the devs slow down over the holiday? I mean, probably. I don't know what the devs are doing, to be honest. Like, they are doing a good job. Like, what they do is good, but they're not doing a lot. Like, there's not a lot of stuff being implemented. The game is very smooth, though. Like, the game is very smooth and it works well, and they are adding cool stuff, but it is taking, like, a long time before we are seeing, like, real gameplay updates. I know that new zones and stuff, they take a lot of time to be, and, like, there's not that many bugs and stuff, so that's great, but... I mean... with COVID, it's not easy. Like, people are working from home. Like, you're sending big files over, like, networks instead of being all in, like, a private network that's in a building. Now they have to send it over the internet and stuff. There's a lot of tricky parts to, like, creating a game from different offices and stuff. Like, you can see Cyberpunk is a prime example of how, like, terribly delayed they were and how still terrible, like, the state of the game was when they released it. And especially for, like, consoles and stuff. So, like... It is a lot harder, I'm sure, for them to build up, but they also have made more money than, like, any other game in history in, like, their first few months, right? I mean, not any other game in history, but, like, as a launch of a Chinese game internationally that, like, nobody expected to do well, they have broken a lot of records, so they're literally swimming in hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, they definitely should be able to pull out a little bit more content, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying... They're doing a good job when they're doing something, they're just... The problem is that they're not transparent, right? Like, that's the problem is not what they're doing or not doing. The problem is that they're not saying anything. Like, how long did it take them to address the Zhongli issues? And, like, it's been a month since people started complaining about Zhongli, more than a month. And there's still nothing that has been done, right? Like, it's like, the announcement came late as hell. Like, can you at least tell us the plan of the future so that we have something to expect and we know when something's going to, like, just talk to your community, answer the community, give up some information. Like, right now it's because it's guesses and leaks and, like, it's just completely random. That's just the part that sucks. If we at least had a map that we knew, like, a time, like, of what's happening in the future, when they're planning something, when the next zones are coming, even if it's delayed, they can say, like, you know, it's delayed this, but at least we would have an idea. Like, now we just have absolutely no idea, so we're just kind of guessing, and that's, like, very detrimental, you know? Because we're guessing, and then we get disappointed. Like, look at Zhongli. Everybody said, like, oh, he's going to be an amazing DPS. He's a god, blah, blah. He came out, he was a support that was, like, okay, but not godly. And we lost their shit. They're like, well, you guys hyped yourselves up by thinking Zhongli was going to be anything else. But at the same time, it's like, well, they didn't say anything otherwise, right? They sold him in the beta, not in the beta, but in the previews, in the gameplay footage that they shared, they sold him as a DPS, and then he came out as a support. So people were upset, because they're not transparent. That's the big problem of the game. That was my channel. Yeah, this game launched very bare bone. It's an amazing game for the first 50, 100 hours, and then it drops dead. Like, we've been complaining about Resident for 3 months. They haven't given a shit once, you know? So that's the problem, you know? That's what makes me sad. It's very slow to update, and they are very, very not transparent. They don't care about the community, they care about the money too much, and that's the sad thing, you know? But I do believe that within many months from now, will be one of the best games out there. Maybe, like, within a year, this is probably going to be one of the best games that exist in terms of gacha, open world, like, RPG. Because the structure of this game is amazing. The lore is amazing, the graphics, the gameplay, the fluidity. It's amazing. It's just... there's nothing, and the developers are just very not great at community management. Like, they have some of the worst community management I've ever seen of a game this successful in my life. Like, I was part of the content creator program on the Discord. There's a group, and there was, like, supposed to be, like, rewards and, like building things for, like, us to use, like, footage and images, videos, all that stuff. And, like, I was there for, like, 7-8 months, and I think I saw one of the community managers speak to us, like, twice. And usually it was to tell us not to do stuff. They never answered anybody's question. They never care. They never answer anything. They never do anything. And they gave us literally nothing. They promised us so many things to help as content creators in the beta, and they never gave any of it. So it's like they really dropped the ball on that aspect. So I do hope that they fix in the future. Because I will keep playing the game and I love it, but it's just hard like to do stuff after a while. Everybody's quitting the game like when they reach a certain level because there's nothing left to do. Which is what makes me sad, you know? They noticed on the next trailer for Albedo they took more time. Yeah, they did a very good... They learned though. That's one thing I have to say. They learned. They learned well. They definitely learned there. They sold him as a support, and he's a great support. They need a community manager like crazy. Well, they have so many community managers on the Discord. They have 2 English-speaking ones too, and they have a French one too. They have a lot of community managers. They just, I guess they're too busy. I'm sure they're busy. I'm not saying they're not doing anything, but they need more. They're making enough money to hire more community management, like, and to like, you know, help. Like, there's so many content creators and people who are just wanting to help too. Like 90% of the content creator stuff that was given to me was given by other content creators that were working for, like, with them. Like all of the images and stuff. Like I have images of like all the characters and all the backgrounds, all that stuff, and that was all given by other content creators, not the game developers, which is sad, you know. Never knew I would like Childe that much. If he would run, I'll go for C4. Yeah, I didn't expect like to like Childe that much. I pulled him and I tried him out on the first night at C0, and I was like sold instantly. Then I went for C4 like a few days later. I mean, I guess a week and a half later. Programming and sharing with community is not the Chinese and gacha game. Yeah, that's true. It's very Western mentality to share with the community, but I mean, it's an entire worldwide thing. The only culture that don't do that is the Asian cultures. Like, as in, for the video game industry, most companies who don't share don't do well other than, like, Asian ones, right? So, like, it is a worldwide release, so they have to expect to have some, like, worldwide standard. But the sad thing is that they are going to focus only on their, like, way of doing things, and the Chinese servers are the ones they are going to focus on the most. So, you know, the Chinese have different, like, they have apps and stuff that we don't have access to. Like, they have extra rewards. Like, on in China, you can actually download an app on your phone or on your whatever, on your PC and stuff, that you log in every day and you get rewards in game. We don't have that. They have that. So there's a lot of like things that they have that we don't have. They have a lot more promo codes than we have and stuff. So they, you know, it's a slap in the face to the Western world, which is still a big part of their community. But we'll see. I mean, maybe they'll learn. We'll see. Because they want the world like to the world to play their games. Because right now they're gonna lose the Western audience if they don't change. Let's see. Even Japan's company, like, oh yeah, that's true. It is true, very much. But it has been good for them too. Are you rolling for Hu Tao? Yes, I am. Best set for Childe is Hydro set. Yes, 4-piece Hydro set. Is Albedo good support on Childe? Albedo is good support with every single character in this game. But Childe is included, yes. I have Venti and Chi-Chi. Should I use my PD on Xiao or Hu Tao? I mean, do you like Hu Tao? Like, first of all, wait for the gameplay trailer to be out and to see what they look like, and then see which one you think looks the best, and see the first videos that people release on Xiao and stuff, like their first guides saying if he's actually really good or not, and then go for whichever one you think looks the best, because there's nothing in this game that matters more than what you would like as gameplay style. If Xiao is the #1 DPS in the game and does more damage than every single character combined and hits for 70 million every time he hits, but you don't like the gameplay, it's not worth it. You need to go for the characters that you will enjoy playing. Hello there. What? I'm good, how are you? MiHoYo looking kinda hot, give me 5-star. They have time to have the Genshin cosplay events? Yeah, it's true. I'm saving for Venti again. Yeah, Venti. I hope Venti comes back eventually. He is a good character. Do you think Zhongli will become best DPS after the buff? If the buff stay as is, yes. If not, then no. What do I type to see his artifacts? I mean, I can show you my artifacts here. I have a character guide on Childe, but if you want to see my specific artifacts, I mean, I can show them to you quickly here. And you can rewind the stream to see them if you want to pause on it. How can I find lots of core lapis again? I mean, you can use an interactive map. Go on Google, type Genshin interactive map, and then go for core lapis. There is a lot of core lapis here. And there's a few other places. There's a few on, like, a few around here, like on top of the mountain. And there's another place that has a lot of them. There's, oh yeah, here. Under the cave here, there's a lot of core lapis. You think Xiao will be weak after nerfs? I mean, as of now, he's still not weak, but they definitely nerfed him a little bit. I don't think he'll be weak though, because if they release another weak character with the kind of hype, after what they did with Zhongli, they will literally just like die as a company. So I don't think he'll be weak. I don't think he'll be OP, but I don't think he'll be weak. Do you think there will be limited time exclusive banner that will never be released again? Probably not. There might be a long delay between the release, but I don't think there will like be a never again. Because having characters that you can never get again, like, if they were to do that, they would have to announce it before, I think. They might, though. Who knows? But I don't think so, because it wouldn't be a good financial move for them. And money is what they care about the most, so it would not be something that they would do. Did Alex receive his gift yet? I mean, I don't know if he has. I did send it to him a while ago, but he hasn't said anything. Like, we sent it before Christmas, and they said it could take, like, up to 10 days to ship. Which was fine, but it's been that now. Sold Terra for Core Lapis too. Yeah, I mean, getting an interactive map will get you everything you want. But there are also go on YouTube and type Core Lapis mining route, and you'll find videos that will tell you. My crit damage on Childe is 240, but the crit rate is 45. What should I change? I mean, at 45 is still not bad. There's nothing you can really change. You just need better substats, artifacts with substats that have crit rate. Because I would like that's still good. 240 to 45 is still good. Can I use I Must Bow on him? You can, yeah, it's not bad. Go on, use an X banner, yes. Shipping for the holidays was brutal this year. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Shipping is definitely very long. Limited time makes people spend more. I think it's the opposite of what you think. Yeah, well, it makes people spend more if they know it's limited. If they don't think it's limited, then they won't spend more, right? So, I mean, it's been... as far as I know, they've always said that they will eventually rerun their banners. Like people have asked them, will we be able to get some characters again? And they said, yes, in the future, you most likely will be. So they haven't confirmed it, but they hinted at it. So, like, unless they come out with a banner and they say, like, this banner is never going to come back, most of the people are expecting all the banners to come back eventually, right? So, if they were to say that, though, people would definitely spend more. But there's already rumors of Venti coming back in, like, 1.4, so... Okay, let's see. I think I'm probably gonna end this stream pretty soon here, guys. Pretty much out of things to do, as usual. I have 20 resin. What should I spend it on? Let's see. I'll just spend it on gold. I think Xiao will have Beidou, Xiangling, and Qinshu. I actually think Qinshu will be in the next banner with Guanyu, to be honest. But then I don't know what Xiao would have. I mean, I think, like, if Ningguang or Beidou are not in the next banner, they definitely will be with Xiao, I think. No? There we go. Oh, that's way too high. Can we get a kiss goodbye? Maybe? Festering Desire on Traveler or Kaya? I would put it on Kaya. It's very good on Kaya for sure. Man, what a intense climb just to get to here. Die. Oh. Okay. That was that. I'm just making sure I have enough gold to level up these characters. Who's gonna be first, Xiao or Hu Tao? We don't know, actually. We don't know. No. I want the kiss. Oh yeah, see, I'm gonna get a kiss goodbye now. Okay, excuse me. Look, hey, give it to me. Look, this is my dog. Alright, let me see if I can see, guys. There you go. There you go. You guys can see it. Can you guys see it? This is my dog as a plush. I have this plush made. So I didn't do a very good job. It's okay, but it's not as good as it could have been, let's just say. I don't know who's gonna be first, Atlas. I don't know. We don't know. Someone, like, I think Xiao should be first because Xiao should come with the Lantern event. But someone did bring a point earlier saying that the Lantern, like, patch 1.3 should be early February because it's like 6 weeks. So it will be like February 3rd or something. Now, the Lantern Festival in China starts on February 20-something, 23rd or 21 or something, which means that maybe Xiao will come with the Lantern Festival, but like in the 20-something. So maybe Hu Tao could be first, but it's not. We don't know. We don't actually know. Taxidermy my dog. Taxidermy dog kisses. Yeah, basically. I mean, it's not taxidermy, but it's similar. Sorry, guys. Best word for Traveler? I mean, it depends if you're using a Traveler with Geo or Anemo, support or main DPS. Like, main DPS, you want physical damage. Anemo is probably support, so Festering Desire would be great, but so would be Favonius Blade, so would be Skyward Blade, so would be Sacrificial Sword. Like, there's a lot of options. When's Chinese New Year? I think it's like end of February. And 1.3 is at the beginning of February. So, this is what I use on the Fish Show. Who do you think is going to be the next free 4-star? To be honest, I thought it should have been Sucrose with this event. But it hasn't been. The next one, though, I don't know who would make sense as the next 4-star. Because it would have to be an event that's related all to that 4-star. And then the Lantern Festival might have a Liu 4-star, you know, maybe. I would have thought there would be a Sucrose one right now, so it surprised me that there wasn't, but there was a weapon instead, so. When Rosaria releases, so will we. Yeah, I saw that video, it's funny. Are you gonna pull for Xiao? I'm not, Xeno is. Okay, so I'm probably gonna stream here now, guys. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'm probably gonna go. I'll be working on some guides this week. I want to make a Chongyun and an Albedo guide. You know, I know Albedo's banner is ending. I want to make still a guide for him for the future, and I want to make a Chongyun guide, obviously, for the fact that he's a great character, and the cryo set is out. So I want to work on these guides, and I want to work also on my Childe.exe video, because I have some pretty good ideas, and I love Childe, of course, and I want to make a Chinchu video as well. So I will be working on a lot of like nice videos this week, since there's like obviously now with the event ending, there's going to be a little bit less content to do. So I will be streaming probably like usually what I try and do is like one day on, one day off kind of thing when I focus on videos. So I'll be maybe about like I don't know, maybe I'll be streaming tomorrow or something. I want to play some League of Legends on stream as well soon and do like have a little bit of extra stuff to do. So yeah, I'll be back on stream maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for checking in, and thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting as always. And yeah, I'll be back soon, and look out for some very cool videos coming out in the next week or two, because those are going to be pretty good big projects. So I am excited for that. Show you a Diluc artifact. Here's my Diluc artifact. So yeah, take it easy. Thank you, Joseph, as well. Take it easy as well. On support official, a 4-piece Annoying Fury, should I run R1 Rust or R1 Stringless? I would do Stringless. I would do Stringless as a support. League, he's going insane. I played League since the beta. I've played League a lot, so I have a lot of friends who play League, so I want to like have some stuff to do as well. I mean, I am looking for any kind of fun games in the future as well, but you know, when there's nothing left to do in here, like there's not many other games to play that people are interested in. WoW was one of the games, League is another one. So I'm just looking for that, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next few days, and enjoy your night, and see you on a video pretty soon. I'll see you guys